I suppose Nock would tell you before downtime is over that the Ivan fellow that we're kind of curious about, some more than others, is has recently put in a massive order for enchanting a bunch of swords. Don't know why. Can't be for good things though.
Yes, you did get that word. He didn't say exactly how many, but he said a ton of them,
Right.
and that he did have to bring in outside help to finish the job.
Right. And he was held down for a month.
Hmm.
That's a lot.
Okay, but at the end of the time, you all get a peep from Abigail, uh, who visited you before at the beginning of this time, saying that she would like to get together with you all and discuss what she has found out.
Right?
We shouldn't delay
Oh.
then.
We head there.
But,
I'm going to start sounds. If they would work.
Yeah, go meet up with everyone and head in this direction, and totally going to be told that they haven't found a thing, and we're just sitting here waiting for terrible stuff to happen.
No, she actually invites you to the curry house place.
oh, nice. Now
Um,
get to buy more of that stuff.
Oh god, my tongue.
and you go in there. She stands to greet you, and there's another woman sitting with her. A young girl, probably 20, if anything. Dark complexion, dark hair, kind of a like a golden tinge to her skin. It's she's really lovely. She's actually of Middle Eastern descent in our world.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But Abigail and her, they stand and greet you as you all enter and bid you have a seat. And Abigail says, "This is one of my daughters, or goddaughters, I should say, Samira. She helped me a lot in finding out some of the information that you were looking for." She goes around and basically Samira goes around and shakes each of your hands and in greeting you and saying it's a pleasure to meet you all.
Pleasure.
No, pleasure. Pleasure is all mine.
Hello.
But you all sit down at the table, and Abigail kind of says, "One moment while we order, and then we'll get down to business." And everybody orders food, and she says, "Don't worry, it's all on me."
I am broke.
Oh.
Greatly appreciated.
Well, I have it on good authority that this is an excellent place to eat in town.
You should try the cheese tavern.
The Cheese Tavern. Interesting.
Is that what it's called? It's like Monk's Cheeses or something?
It was like
Something.
Three Crows.
Not sure, but I know this cheese tavern.
Something about crows.
Lots of good cheese.
Well, maybe next time we
Too.
can meet there.
Desert City.
But once you've all placed your orders, she sets a little crystal triangle pyramid, no more than about an inch high, on the table. He says, "Okay, well, we won't be disturbed."
Oh.
I'll lean in closer and investigate that a little bit.
You actually hear a slight hum of white noise coming from it. And as you experiment, you realize that white noise gets louder further away from the table.
Ah, very nice.
Oh. How does it work?
Oh, it's just a little enchantment that Samira here worked up.
Oh,
I start making notes.
Why didn't we ask her? Well, I guess that is.
Well, they all, if I'm correct in assuming, they all work together in different aspects. I'm assuming we're just meeting her now.
They kind of went off in a different direction. Case.
In any case, Abigail says. So we did some scouting around remotely in the tower that the Titans created.
Mm-hmm.
We were able to introduce a little bit of an enchantment, I should say, to put it in words that you all are familiar with, to the system, to the master system, that allowed us to get the code that the Titans used.
Are you kidding me?
Wonderful.
No.
You
I don't-
freaking serious?
I don't kid very often. There is a problem though. We have it. We'll be glad to give it to you. But we traced. There's an issue. You see, the Titans left a entity behind. For want of a better word, think of it as the intelligence that would normally be in a clank. Only it's much stronger. It's dormant right now, but it's set to trigger if this code, not even if this code is entered, but if the system comes back online. You may have noticed in your explorations of the travel that everything was basically set to off and manual mode. Well, there's a lot of automations and stuff, and one of the things that entering this code or turning on the automation does, and I think you have to have the code to turn things on, it will awaken this entity.
Good thing, bad thing?
More than likely, bad thing. We do know that it has been dormant. It's never been activated. It is, I think, some sort of a fail-safe security system.
What
But
is there to
basically-
do to prevent that from becoming an issue?
Don't
Stab it.
don't activate it.
There's nothing else to do.
No,
The only
stab it twice.
the only thing we can do on our end is we can tell you where to go to shut it down and what you'd need to do to shut it down.
Then the code can be used.
Then the code could be used. Right. This is a
Right. Point this in
This
the
is-
direction.
it's a closed system, and it's on the 5th level
In the tower.
in the tower. Right. And if you basically can do enough physical damage to the item that contains it, you will destroy it.
Is same thing with all other places? Like Floating City too?
It's all connected.
To the tower, I'm assuming.
Yeah, the tower is where their main automation comes from, but they're all connected. You may have gathered that from the master system, that it actually is the same master system and it is just a simple automation that is in charge of monitoring and stuff. It's very handy. It's allowed to. I wouldn't call it I wouldn't say that it's fully intelligent, but there's a lot that it's capable of doing.
My question then is, what do you suggest we do to do enough physical damage? I assume smashing it with a sword isn't going to do.
Yeah, basically, it's in a box. It's in a metal box, kind of like the hull of one of their armored units. You were able to smash through some of those, right?
Yes, actually.
Okay. The trick to that is you have to shut it down before doing anything that would activate it. Like using the code. You have to break it.
Okay.
But why magic nowhere?
It's shielded. Here's the complexity here. For thousands of years, the Titans were here learning magic. As far as we can determine, and we know this from the Titans that were historically invaded my world, they're immortal.
Oh. It's like the problem.
Oh, Geekoid says everybody in the house is COVID. Yuck. He never caught it. So somebody got it. Anyhow, where was
I? Titan same?
Yeah,
immortal?
okay, so the Titans have been, even in my universe, they were on a quest to find magic, or what they thought of as anything that would enhance their spiritual energy. A lot of their experiments from the records that we could see within the master system involved this. Trying to experiment on the lesser beings so that eventually they'd learn techniques to improve themselves.
Right. Okay.
But in any case, with coming here and getting hold of the magic that Elara so gleefully beams down at everybody, they actually were able to combine their technology with magic, making it very powerful.
Yes, we've seen some of that.
Good.
Well, it's a trick that me and a very powerful sorceress used at one point, and we were able to, basically create gods.
Okay.
So if the Titans had this ability unchecked for much longer, they would have been able to make themselves gods.
All right. So our plan now, I'm looking at the group. We go to the tower, we destroy this box, we use the code, and lock Kayala out.
Yes, it sounds like the plan indeed.
All right.
Now Samira speaks for the first time. And this brings me to my little area. There's an issue with the tower.
Why?
Without that system on, basically the current levels above the first level have a locked-in automation system going that is not connected to this. Basically, that automation system is
A security system.
It's a testing ground. No, they would take their experiments, release them on the second floor, and if they survived, they would get access to the third floor, and so on.
And this thing's on the 5th.
And this thing is on the 5th floor.
Isn't there some sort of like simulacrum of an ancient dragon?
Oh, it's further above that.
Oh, okay. So we just need to get to the 5th floor.
So each of these floors is basically made as a testing ground. They have, you might think that they're alive, but they're not. They're actually made up of small machines, like they're robots.
Oh, is there anything to disrupt them?
Simulacrums of their of what they can do so far. Well, the problem here is any attempt to go past the one level at a time and evade the actual automation that's forcing this to happen could also wake up the device. So once you start going up, you're locked in.
Oh,
So we can't leave if we enter.
I see.
You could leave if you have a means of leaving other than the elevator.
So the tower serves both as base of operations as well as some sort of crucible.
Are you aware of any sort of thing that prevents teleportation into the tower at that level?
I mean, Lord Neron got us in.
No.
That was to the base level.
No, there shouldn't be. There is. You can teleport out, but you can't. There are screens involved in teleporting in past that first level. Apparently, they didn't trust their dark elves, and or the people that they were testing.
Yes, they had access to many magics. All right. I'm looking at. I think we should go. I think this is our best bet to get an even bigger upper hand against Keala.
I agree. The sooner we get this tower under our control, the quicker we'll be able to track her down and prevent her from attacking anyone else.
We might even be able to lock whatever existing titans out to being able to change things. Also, I don't know how that works. What say you? You too? Seems Cosme is in agreement.
I got news about Ivan. He making weapons for something, so stopping one half of whatever problem is happening is better than not.
Exactly. So you're down to head in and start fighting whatever these automations are.
Before we go, not need to find supplies.
What supplies do you need?
It just points to your supposed bandolier potions.
Oh. Well. There's only really good ones left.
Oh, that's only on surface, though. Maybe Guild have some. I don't know. Not
Maybe-
me task.
Take care of that. You need like what, a day or two?
No,
Okay.
maybe.
Just take care of it, and we will head to the tower. Sound like a plan, everyone?
Yes, while he gets that, me and you will get preparations for traveling, and we'll get ready as soon as he's able to accompany us.
Michaela, was there any projects you needed to wrap up or need assistance with?
Yeah, he said he stepped out for a second.
Oh, I was wondering why he was so quiet. I thought he was just nervous, having a nervous fit, having to go fight these things. Ugh. I'm getting jitters because it's been like, what, three sessions of kind of just talking?
Kind of
So,
what
man,
we
I'm having
decided
fun.
to do.
I'm having fun. I'm looking forward to a fight.
Yeah, so.
Michaela, I don't know if you were there for it, but I was just saying, are we going to this tower right now? Or did you get any of the information about the master.
I know that
system.
there was something that, like, there's basically a AI that we need to
destroy. It's on the
destroy.
5th floor. And to get to
Yeah.
the 5th floor, we need to kill automations, which are like the simulacrum things.
Yeah,
there's
apparently
no-
on certain floors of the tower, it's like a battleground that they test like their experiments on, and we have to go through some of them.
Right. I knew that was coming eventually.
Thankfully, the dragon simulacrum is not in between the 5 floors, as far as we understand.
So, okay. Remind me of the order here, because she said that we need to.
Your mic's kind of weird right now.
It's like
There you go.
it's like we need to put. We can't use the code until we destroy the box.
Yes.
Right. Because using the code or doing things that activate automation, which usually every time you saw a place where you can activate something in automation, it did come up with a request to enter a code.
Right.
She's given you that code. It's a string of digits, but she says, unless you want to wake this thing up and see what it does, I highly recommend you destroy it, because it does seem to have been the last fail-safe security system that the Titans put into operation
Now,
before they died.
okay, but okay, I must be wrong then. I thought that we couldn't get up to the next floor without that code.
No, you can. No, nobody ever tried. You can get
Oh.
You can freely get to the next floor,
And then
the
we
second
essentially
floor,
have
but
to fight our way up to the 5th
but
floor.
that's
And
where
none
the
of us
testing
did.
begins.
Yeah, we couldn't go beyond the 2nd floor, essentially.
Basically, yes. There's a system of automation that is in operation on each of those floors. It's not connected though to the main automation of the whole tower.
Well,
Okay.
Nock needs to go get some potions for
Yeah.
himself.
We can't, we can't interrupt. If we interrupt it or try to shut down that automation, it is another fail-safe condition that will wake up that entity.
We just
That's
gotta fight our
within-
way through. And we can't skip it either.
No, basically there is each level will provide you with what you have to do, what the events have to happen. Once you succeed, it grants you access to the next floor up in the elevator.
And they've described this box to us, so we'll know it when we see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I will have taken extensive notes of all of this to make sure that I have the right stuff here.
Very nice.
Okay.
She does, as a final caution. Samira says, it's important for you to understand that nothing you see up there will be real, but it can all hurt you.
Of course. I'll treat it as it is real, but understand that it's not.
Yeah, so if it's a threat, then we'll handle it appropriately.
Yes. As
So
long as we
everything
can
must
refill
die?
that blade, we can take care of it.
I think she means to say
It won't die after we kill it. I don't know.
that too, or
Well, you won't
it
be
might try other things.
you won't be killing real people, I should say.
Then yeah, no worries.
But everything's going to look very real, and the Titans have an extensive technology.
Mikhail hesitates for a moment before he speaks, and he says, "Did you say that magic is not going to be very useful?"
No, magic will be very useful, but
Oh, I thought you
some-
said.
That was me. I'm saying it. I think I just said that it needs to be filled with a blade. That's just me talking, trying to be cool.
No, well, she basically said that the box that's holding the entity, it needs to be physically destroyed, and that it
Okay.
has
That one. Not
it has
that.
magical shielding on it to make
That's what I
magical-
was wondering.
But as far as everything else, magic will work just fine. The only other exception to that was that there's no way to teleport into those higher levels of the tower.
Okay. Well,
Well,
I
if
won't
those
be.
are the-
I'm not able to teleport anyway just yet. Give me one more level and I can do it.
Well, if those levels are meant to serve as some sort of gauntlet, I guess this is a perfect opportunity for Mikhail to practice throwing boulders with magic.
Oh, yes! Throw big rock.
Throw a big rock.
Well,
I.e. summon meteor swarm.
See, I'm not that strong.
Just yet.
let this let Nock get his potions, and we should be good to go.
Nock quickly finishes dinner and disappears. Looking for the guild for possible supplies that he can
Was there,
acquire.
Cosme, was there something you said you wanted to get prepared?
I think I got all that stuff prepared right now.
Okay. I've got plenty of
That's
potions for
nice.
myself.
And if I didn't say it before, I give Cosme the
Pocket boss.
page. Pocket boss.
This is very generous. Thank you.
Well, boss is so useful. And if we run into a situation where it would be better if we run into a situation where Boz can't cross, because, I mean, he's a large bull.
Big.
Also,
The-
sorry, go ahead.
Well, it just, now we can secure him and then take him with us. And then all of a sudden, it also would be quite a surprise if suddenly you were fighting someone face to face and then undid the spell and boss appears behind them.
It goes like a funny chuckle to himself.
You can also be put in the lantern or cage when we need to travel far distances with the nightmares. That will make use of their full speed.
True. He can travel through a lot of things, but long distances do wind him out.
Oh, he can keep pace. It's just he's not the fastest thing in the world.
I see your point.
Nothing wrong with you, boss.
And boss looks almost offended, then just licks whatever.
Boss, you say that to Boss Freya, and Boss kind of looks at you like a cow, very placidly, slowly chewing his cud. But there's two ways you can look at it. One is he knows exactly what you said, and he's just
Ignoring me.
giving
He's
you
biding his
you
time.
attitude, and the other one is he's just chewing his cud.
Yes, it's hard to look. It's hard to tell what he's thinking with all that hair in his eyes.
All right. Let's resolve Nock's stuff.
Okay, Nock, you're looking for stamina and healing potions?
Yes, Nock looks for any sort of like emergency supplies, and he also tells the guild what's going on with Ivan.
That's good information. We know that he's up to something, thanks to your help. But
A lot of something. Lots of swords need to be enchanted. Maybe grill the enchanter. Okay,
You
maybe
see
not
him-
grip, but
you see him. He passes a message on to an aide, and as he passes it on, he says, "Why don't you go and check some of the other major cities and see if he's doing this elsewhere?"
oh. Oh, yes, but Nock have question. Have free supplies for Nock, yes, and friends.
What kind of supplies are you looking for?
stuff to help Nock and friends not die, need to go on super secret mission that Nock will tell you when if he lives.
Well, hopefully you don't die.
Yes.
You've been a valuable resource for us. But
Even though the freaking lady up front expects him to die.
she's very pessimistic.
I mean, if anyone's gonna survive, it's not.
Roll 2d6, Knock.
2d6. Okay. Nope. There you go. That's a 7.
Okay. They can give you 7 basic stamina potions and roll 2d6 again. And 6 basic healing potions. That's about all about all we can spare right now. Somebody made a run on every healing potion almost in the city.
Not kind of know who that might be.
Ah, well, that's all right. You can thank them for us because we're making a killing selling herbs from other places in the world.
Oh, that's why. Okay. Nock just smiles and takes a bow and says, Nock can't really promise Nock will be back, but hopefully Nock will come back alive.
Good luck.
And then Nock disappears.
And then we meet back up at the outskirts of town.
Outskirts of town? We're actually walking there?
We don't have the ability to teleport just yet.
Ah.
But we don't need to walk. I'll pull out my nightmare call and call my nightmare
Oh, yeah.
and hand it over.
Yeah, chime and pass.
Wait, isn't
Time
it
and pass.
faster if we port to the closest place first? Or
We are
this
at
is the
closest
closest
point
place?
tower.
You're at the closest
goodness.
We have nightmares, and they go way
That's right,
faster
that's
than we've
right,
ever
that's
used
right.
before.
That's right.
Because they have fly speeds of what? Very far? I don't know.
Yeah, they're going to be able to get you there
In
quickly.
A day or two.
What would normally be 3 days is going to be just over 1 full day.
Oh wow, that's a big difference, yeah.
We haven't been able to really let them run.
Ta-da.
We do that. And we've had 5, so we would all have full hope and you would have full fear, I bet.
Yeah.
Full fear? I
Yeah,
don't
'cause
think
the
there's a
game's-
cap on that.
No, it's 6 for right now. It's 6. In the new version, they're getting rid of actions as a default, and the cap will be 12. And it'll just be fueled by fear, everything. And you get fear whenever it's rolled.
That's an interesting.
We're not switching over to it yet, but
No, we're waiting for that to actually release, and that'll be in spring. So we're stuck with our rules right now.
I think we're good stuck with the current rules because the new rules look like they really screw anybody that doesn't have a decent amount of armor. Considering you can only apply your armor once.
Yeah. It applies armor once, but it reduces the damage threshold. So if you take major and you use it, it goes down to minor. And then from minor to none. So and there's gonna be abilities apparently that let you use it more than once. But let's not get stuck on the next version that's coming out. Well, full release I should say. It's just surprising they made huge changes.
Big changes. Yeah, I haven't read up on all of them. I kind of stopped at that.
Yeah, the fear changes seem good though.
Yeah, the way they changed fear, it seems like how we were always doing it.
In any case, we're going to be at the tower, so we want to go to that one.
I guess before we go, I tap on the cage, and I watch my large lad turn into a wee lad.
It'd be so funny if his hair stays the same length for some reason.
Oh god, it's just a cage full of fur.
This Opus was down, by the way, so that's the reason I'm using this. Hopefully, it's back up.
Hang on a second. You're gonna come to the outside of the tower first.
Outside of the tower, gotcha.
Uh-oh.
We don't have an outside of the tower board, do we?
No, well, you have the desert,
desert.
so I just basically need a desert board. So,
It used to be the Malus underground. Wait, is that valley still there? We'd see that, right?
That was gone. We lost.
It's collapsed.
Barren Dune
So
Desert.
Oh, the whole thing?
it all collapsed.
This one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically a little. There's basically a little divot in the ground where that whole big hole was.
Okay. So it's not technically gone, but okay, I got you.
So, but if you look at the main part of the map that's down lower, that's the whole exterior. As you're approaching near the base of the tower, just outside of the range of the laser things, it looks like there's a few tents set up.
Interesting.
Uh-oh.
No, we have to go find out what's going on.
No.
Actually, before we get closer, let's get behind the rock, and maybe we use the book.
We'll get closer. I will use.
Yeah, I can.
That's better.
I will use my ranger feature twice right now to get increased evasion.
Okay,
Okay.
Oh, right. Noth needs to use the thing. Yeah.
we're using the book. Yep, right now.
Okay, so I peer out ever so gently to get a good look at that area so I know what I'm doing.
Mhm.
And then I will...
Also,
there we
the
go.
center of the camp, perhaps.
Yep, pretty much.
Good fucking roll, dude.
Wow.
Right.
All right.
Oh, shit.
He's everything.
You see about a dozen heavily cloaked figures, but that crypt. Yeah, one of their hoods blows back in a little gust of wind, and you see that it's a dark elf.
Well, what do you suppose we do? We can perhaps approach from the sky with the nightmares and catch them off guard. No one looks.
Is it possible they're not bad?
No, there's very little doubt that they are. Remember, they are likely posted here because of Keala. She might be in there. Maybe check on where she's at.
Yes.
Okay. Changing. New person.
Nice.
Good roll.
Oh boy.
It's high, like 27.
All right. You see Keala. She's in a deep underground cavern. It seems. There's a lot of sounds of water dripping, and there's a kind of a violet glow from various fungi and such like that. And she's standing on a rock outcropping, kind of raised over the cavern floor. And before her is thousands of kobolds.
Oh!
And she seems to be addressing them all. Now, initially you're like, it looks like they're kobolds, and then you see they have wings.
He's got her flying monkeys.
They are kobolds that have had something done to them to give them more dragonish features.
I look up at the rest of us. I'm like,
What?
Getting something ready. Well, I don't think we have much time to worry. I say 2 of us get on nightmares who can deal with a fall and go real high up and then come down on them from the top.
I could
Okay.
boost off of the nightmare onto one of them.
I can.
As I said, they're outside of range of the tower, outside of the gun range.
Mhm.
But only just barely. They're probably about 20 yards past the end barrier, so it
And they're
basically
looking at the front door, right?
120 yards. Well, they're actually just kind of camped there. You do see that there are lookouts posted. A couple of them that are looking off in various directions and stuff like that.
Did we get a number of them?
Yeah, there's 12 of them.
No.
1 female and 11 males.
Oh,
Well, we know who the boss is.
Yeah. Whichever one was the female, I'll target her first. She's likely a magic caster as well.
and then knock hands some potions to everyone within the group.
Except for me. I don't need any.
Oh,
Take some
okay.
potion.
Oh, guild say, what was that? Thank you for business?
You're welcome. I guess. So, plan. Leader is obviously the female. We know which one that is, right?
You do?
Yes.
Yeah, you can
Okay,
you
yep,
can
got
see
her.
She's dressed differently.
Okay.
Let me set up something here real quick.
You need a couple drow figures.
Yeah.
That are nice.
I might be able to lock her down for a short period of time.
Here's some male drows for you. Or male drows.
Knock would at least give the ones with no potions and stam, at least one of each. At least.
Alright, I'll take 1 stamina and 1 health.
There's 12
Easily
total,
just
so
give
there's
you
11
guys
men.
2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What could I find tents under?
That would be under camping. Under props.
Oh, there we go. Right at the top. I didn't.
Everything you need
Didn't
for
s-
camps is there. Will they have a campfire or something?
Nope.
Then where would the tower be? West?
Let's say that the tower is represented by the edge on the west. Yes.
Okay.
Let me get out of building mode.
In the meantime, Cosme will say, I do have 1 fireball gem remaining from when we were last here.
So do I.
Oh, yeah! Knock will also have 1.
Well, with the nightmare, it should be easy to get in and out.
Maybe bombardment from above, maybe.
I plan to be down on the ground as soon as possible. So.
Knock
Like
hands
you-
over one of them.
We'll bombard, and then I'm going to follow up as soon as possible. I suppose that works for just that's where it's at.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Distance, that's relatively the distance, yeah.
We want some tent flaps. All right. In that case, where we're at, in a rock outcropping, I guess, somewhere. It's like over northeast. Coming from the east, right?
Well, from the north. Yeah. There you go. That's all the relevant stuff.
Put down our creature.
Knock hands. Whoever wants to use the crystal grenade.
The fireball.
Yeah.
I'll hold on to that. And Cosme, you have one as well.
I do.
So this is Freya's plan. Feel free to object. Me and Cosme take nightmares high up into the sky, to where they're likely not to spot us. Probably have to go back a bit before we go up, and then kind of loop back.
Yeah. Cosme would suggest maybe using the shadow of the tower to help
Mask it.
us get as close as we can before they notice anything in the sky.
All right.
Well,
What
they
time
are.
is it?
Night. I hope.
Well, does it? They're dark elves. Don't they have some sort of?
In this world, they're not. They don't have an issue with daylight.
Okay.
They just. They are kind of a. They are more adept at night and underground.
Well, see, yeah, that's
but
what I
they
was
can-
saying. Are they going to be able to like see us if we creep up in the shadows?
Yeah, no, I'm sure that they'll be used to that kind of tactic. So I think Nock's the only one who can reliably get close, through sneaking.
Gotcha.
Mikhail, you're welcome to join me on the horse, and then you can take over once I jump off.
Okay.
You just want to steer out. And on
N-
the back.
I can steer the thing, and you can leap off, and then I'll.
That way there's no trouble there.
No mid-transition flight.
But we'll use mine since it's a bit bigger. Alright. Alright. Four of them, we're only going to be using 3. We can miss one. Boss is tiny at the moment, right?
Yeah, he's in the cage right now. Oh my god!
Alright. We're ready when you are.
I'm ready.
So, Mikhail's going to be driving my horse. Cosme, you're on a horse. Knock, I guess we only need 2. Knock, you're gonna go up first, so we're just gonna be doing a lot of moving right now, so during that time, once he's in position is about time I think we'd be ready to start doing a dive bomb. Try to give us a certain amount of time before we make our move as a group.
Well, that's definitely a fear, but that'll do it.
All right, Knock. You have snuck up on the camp.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like they're very prepared. You see a lot of them have nets that are barbed and hooked. They have a curious array of weapons. You hear the woman who is commanding them saying, "If it's who we think it is, when they come, remember, don't use your elemental powers. She's got his shield."
Well, that's fun.
No, don't know how to tell everyone else. Oh wait. Please tell me, Mikhail, you still have like that the communication thing?
Yep, I do. And
I'll see what he just heard.
but well, no, I've got to see you.
No.
So
Wait, then how did we use that when I vanished with the thing into the underground hideout of traps?
I don't think we did.
Yeah, no. He
Oh
was
no,
with
we
us
did.
before.
We definitely did because
We
you
have
guys were
something-
about to explode.
We have something that lets us communicate with Nock, even while he's invisible or out of sight, because we were able to talk to him while he was in there.
Yeah.
Oh, it must have been.
Was it a magic item we had?
It was a magic item of some kind then. Okay, well, if that's the case, I'll most likely use that
Because we would have been
with.
doing that.
Right.
And I'll be.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what it is, but you do have something that allowed you to communicate with him.
Right. So I will contact him and be like, all right, communication line is open. Tell me what you see.
They're ready for us, apparently.
Oh.
Specifically us.
Oh. So I'm standing next to,
You're sitting in front of me.
sitting in front of you,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, as this is being said, I'm looking at you like,
Something wrong.
they
Yeah.
are specifically waiting for us.
Huh.
Us in general. And in fact, you were called out.
Oh, fun. Do you think we should stop? These people seem to try and challenge us. They have what? Nets, and they're not going to use elemental powers? That's going to help them in some way?
Well, that means that your shield won't be that useful.
Oh, it's still very useful.
Okay.
Say we skipped them.
Alright, Nock. If you want to do that, then I suggest you sneak past them towards the tower and unlock it for us.
Okay, that
Shut
easy.
down the weapons, and then we will fly in.
So
turn the
if
weapons
Locke
on.
was here before, I
Yeah,
guess
you're gonna have to circle away a bit because you basically have to shout out the command code from 100 yards away.
Well, wait a minute. If
about
we
we just
shout
have-
that,
How about we just have them come and we'll get them onto a horse and we just fly in and yell it just before we get there?
well, I don't want to yell it, because if we yell it, they'll overhear.
Yeah, and then they're gonna chase us and get shot at by machine guns.
And what's to stop them from using that same code to turn them back off?
Knock have plan.
We'd be in a tunnel.
Well, Nock has plan. We're fine then.
What's the plan then? We have plenty of time.
Knock can make it to tower before anything shoot Knock.
Okay.
And Knock will get right at the edge of the range.
So that he can yell it without being heard.
Yeah, I mean,
Not yet.
You can go miles away
Mhm.
and still be in range of the tower.
Right. Okay. Then yeah, Knock will just circle around and then
You
guess
just have
make
to
things
circle,
faster.
as I said.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Make
true. We could
things
just come in
faster.
from the opposite side.
Yeah.
And once you have it deactivated, then you guys can go to the front door.
Yep.
Knock does that. And then we'll wait for you to be ready to run in yourself. You should be able to maybe just teleport to the shadow.
Right. Yep. So essentially that's what happens. That way they don't hear any sort of command word or anything.
Okay.
And then Nock tells you guys that it's ready to fly in, and as the door opens, Nock's already sort of waiting inside.
We'll wrap around the tower really quick and go into the door.
All right, you're in.
Okay.
That shut door.
And let's turn on those.
Turrets are beep beep beep. Turrets are on.
Fantastic.
It's unlikely she let any of the ones in here. She seems
Now need to
desperate.
kill Snitch.
Yeah, someone knows who. Wonder who would. I guess it is common knowledge, but the fact that they know that I have this shield. That's the
No,
curious
I-
part.
But that's a lot more fun things to do later.
This could mean that we just need to change up our tactics.
What's
We
that?
need to.
It does speak of a intelligence network. Yes.
We need to change how we do fighting. Well,
Not good at change, I'll tell you that much.
I understand that, but
And I still think I would have done just fine in a situation where they tried to knock me down, but I think that it'd be best to not. To be honest, this is just me. I would have rather killed all of them, but I understand there's a reservation on using resources and stuff.
well, I have a thought. Something that I'll pursue at a later date.
I just
Uh,
that person is likely of a higher rank within her order, and it might be good to take care of her now rather than later. But I assume they will still be there when we get done, and we will have control of the tower. At which point we could
Oh.
probably just send out a bunch of those metal monsters to go kill them.
Easier.
Okay. Well, the next thing we need to do is make sure that nothing is going to creep up on us. Well, I just want to make sure that
I just know that the only person who she's going to let in here is herself. From what we've seen, she seems very possessive of the place.
all right.
And I've never seen her come in here with anybody else. I looked through the footage for her.
Okay.
And
Then,
I imagine, and I go to the master system and ask, can I see footage of Kealayama?
Certainly. And she shows you the latest footage you've seen.
Oh. Didn't do too much. Maybe she hasn't returned here. What was the latest footage?
The latest footage that you saw, which is of her walking down the cells,
What's her name?
looking at the empty, and looking at the one that held Diala.
Okay. So she hasn't returned yet. She put those people there. Thinks we will try to enter there. We're still a step ahead. Just knows that we killed Ragnar, I think. Alright.
Okay.
And there's
Alright.
no... She would have tried looking for footage that was more recent, if it was locked or anything.
You don't know what she might have tried to do.
Okay.
I mean, there's no record of her reviewing footage.
Gotcha. Alright.
I will say though this, once that door opened and you guys flew down, you were seen.
Okay.
And it was closed, and they couldn't do anything about it.
But
Exactly.
now they know that we are able to get into the tower.
Yes.
Oh well.
Well,
I think we should. 'Cause she's liable to teleport in here and try to kill us. So I think we should go out and kill them.
if you want to go out and kill them, then let's go out and kill them.
I want this to be a unanimous decision.
I definitely don't like having people know this information about us in terms of the tower.
Already too late. They already know. Already prepared.
Yeah.
Not like they don't know.
And not like we can't take care of someone who's prepared to fight us.
But we have other job more important first.
Yes, but
This one is just speed bump.
Freya just wants to cover all of our bases, and I understand that. I don't like the idea of just
Going out and fighting.
going out and fighting, but I've come to understand that this is probably the best way of doing things. So, very well.
Alright, and we have to act quickly. I say we get back on the horses. We go right up and out. Lead the turrets off right now.
Okay. Turrets. I've set the turrets to be off. Well, wait 1 second. Hey, Master System.
Yes.
Can the turrets be fired manually?
Yes, they can, but a code needs to be entered
Oh well, son of a. Oh,
to get
okay.
that access.
Not yet.
I'm like,
Oh,
you
I
and your
know what to do.
damn code. Okay. All right. Let's go.
Alright. I'm going to go straight for the lady. I'm going to use basically everything I have at my disposal to kill her. Understood?
Very well.
Wait. And then
How close are they to the door again?
100 yards.
120 yards out. That's where the
120
nearest,
yards?
yeah, that's where the nearest tent is. So they're
Yikes.
they're
Okay.
beyond very far.
Do they have mounts?
You didn't see any.
Okay. So if they run for the door, we can chase them down. Okay.
we have the lightning gun things. I'm just saying. We could start the
That's why
fight
you
from
did-
range.
I think that was
Still invisible
another
right now.
project you were gonna work on.
Yeah. Knock, you're still invisible?
Yep.
Whatever you want to knock, just get on my shoulder. Come on.
Yep. You feel knocked on there.
Mikhail and Kozme, why don't you stick together this time? And let's go.
All right.
Opus is down. That sucks. Alright. Meet me and Knock on the big horse. Kozme. Underneath.
Yeah, I see the tuft. I'm like, whoa.
I'll get boss if we need. And they would have been picked clean, I assume, over the time.
I think they just become desiccated bones.
They weren't there at that. They weren't in that area. So
Alright. So full speed with the horses out. And I'm going high and looking for the Drow Princess Queen Lady. Not Queen Lady, you know what I'm talking about. The female.
Yeah, in the meantime, I will drop a fireball gem on the most clustered area.
Alright, let's
All
get
right.
some combat.
You're coming in from way up high. How high are you?
Let's just say that we're very far. We're far.
Okay. as you come out and go up into the air, you see this entire area gets blanketed in a sandstorm that you cannot see through.
Uh-oh.
The area around their camp. As soon as they see you, it looks like she casts something, and this whole area up to about 100
feet.
is now obscured.
Launch gem, yes. Explosion don't need to see the work.
So it's set in darkness?
Sandstorm.
Sandstorm?
Yes.
Definitely some sort of magic.
Throw straight line.
Is that... Do I believe that it is a spell that she just did out there?
It sounds like it's a big AoE spell that she did.
Okay.
There's a lot. You see that it's swirling violently, like it's wind driven.
Okay. No. I say no to that.
Okay.
I am going to counterspell that, or attempt to. So, as a reaction roll, using your spellcraft trait. So, there's a DC to this. I'm not sure what.
Nice, good roll.
So that's going to be a 19
With hope.
with hope.
It does not work.
Oh God. Okay.
DC was a bit higher.
So
Experience on that, maybe?
No, I'm going with that. You make the roll
Yeah.
as good as you can get it.
yeah, that I don't. Yeah.
Well, we'll just keep circling it for the time being.
All right. So I try to get rid of it, and I'm like, okay, she's a bit stronger than I thought. I don't. This is something that they need to do in this, because now this book goes into my vault, and I don't.
Yeah, your counter spell goes into your vault after you use it.
Right. But there's not a way for me to do that.
I think you have to burn a stress to bring it out of your vault, essentially.
Yeah, I know that. But like I'm trying to put that book into my vault so I don't forget. I guess I'll just have to keep that in mind. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I grumble.
You could
Grumble.
swap on the card and grab a card that doesn't have any stress requirements.
Oh, okay. We'll do that then. All right, carry on.
I'm not sure what to do. I think we can maybe make our way through it.
Dive in, yes.
You know
This is that's probably gonna rip you up.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe try doing that thing again.
I can try.
You
All right.
Put whatever you can into it, I guess.
Yep. All right. So if I can still go, I will. Let's see where.
Well,
is
right
it?
now the ball's in your court. I'm just counting actions.
Yeah.
So far, we've only really done one thing.
So I will spend 2 stress to bring the book back out. And then I will... Let's see. Okay. I will try and put a little more oomph into this by spending a hope to add a magical historian into it. Okay. So that's going to make it 18. 20. Hold on. Make sure I'm doing that math right. Yeah, 26.
26. It comes down.
Hey, nice.
Immediately following up with that.
Yeah,
Oh, the
immediately.
explosives.
Yeah, Cosme will hitch the reins, and as soon as he gets over a massive area of them, he'll drop the fire gem.
What's the speed on the horses, by the way? Far?
Yeah.
Fast. I'll give you control.
Sweet.
Player permissions to Cosme and
Air raid.
I'll let you do your thing first.
Alright, so around here, I'm assuming I can get to.
About 100 feet.
100 feet. And we'll go about like right there because they won't move. And yeah, I will toss the gem over.
Where are you aiming?
Probably right where that D12 is.
Oh.
Towards these ones or more towards these ones? What's the range?
Right there. Let's see, hold on. Like right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then what's the range?
I forget. Let me see if it's
30 feet radius? Or is that diameter?
I know it's 10,
Usually
like
is it close?
10 something.
It would be close or far.
60 times for full damage, but let me see the. Because I know we wrote it down somewhere in the equipment thingy.
Well, this is if it's close. It's pretty much everyone except for 2.
Winston, what have you done?
Winston,
Sorry.
no worries.
It's a DC 20. It doesn't. I don't think we wrote down the
Okay,
radius.
Sherrock, you need to make a distinction here. What's the radius of the fireball crystals that we have?
The radius is 20. Yeah.
1.
That's it.
20 flat. Okay, so that's a 40-foot diameter.
Mhm.
Oh shit, that's a dangerous fucking thing he had.
I'm dropping fucking napalm over here.
No, that's not napalm.
That's like a fucking orbital shard or some shit. I forget.
Hell yeah. Napalm is the stuff that keeps burning.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you toss
Mhm.
it. It lands there, I guess.
Yep, it's a
Roll to
DC.
hit.
Oh, it's a roll to hit. Let me see.
Well, yeah, give me a roll.
I will use my experience, carry a big stick, and I will attach like sort of a rope to it and try and
Oh,
like
you're gonna
use
sling
that.
it.
Yeah, something like that.
You
So,
can use
I
agility,
will.
I bet.
Hell yeah.
Good roll.
Right. Ooh, that plus 3 plus 7 plus an extra, that's 23.
Okay. I'm going to use that fear.
That was
One of them is. That was with fear.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, that was fair.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm going to use that fear. One of them's going to run out and try to intercept it and
Oh, boy.
basically take it with himself.
Oh, really?
Yes. What was your total roll there?
The total roll was 23.
Okay. Okay, I think that you got a 25. You succeeded.
Uh-oh.
You blow one of them up, and that's all the damage.
Oh my
you take.
god, one dude just falls on the grenade.
Basically, that's what happens. Is he like goes up to and just intercepts it with his body to take the whole force of it. One of her guards.
At the same time, I'm going to be using my. I guess you're going.
Yeah, they well I'm going with that fear to make them all kind of scatter
I got you.
a bit. Yeah. Sorry, did I move him? I didn't mean to.
You got the option. Oh,
Not as successful as how you did it, but he did it.
We good to go?
Yeah.
I'm singling out the female.
Throw the thing or do whatever, and then I'll go.
Make an agility check to see if we can get another movement. Good. I'll move all of us right up to her. Well, I'm going to dismiss the nightmare unless it can fight. I don't think it can.
No.
Knock pops off or does whatever he wants to do.
Be like right there as you dismiss the thing within the brush of the smoke.
In
I
one,
should say the dust.
in
Yeah.
one movement, I dispel it, and I'm going to make a strike at her.
Roll it.
Advantage because of his flanking.
Mm-hmm.
15 plus 10, or sorry, plus 5 is 20 to hit her.
Okay. I'm gonna go with that fear, but go ahead. You hit.
Okay, 40, 10 plus. So that is 33 damage of a slashing attack from my sword against her.
Okay. You definitely feel as if a lot of that damage was absorbed through magic. But it does connect.
Before this combat, I would have swapped a thing for deadly focus because I knew that we were going to fight a single target. Would that be okay with you? I just forgot to do it. I forgot that I didn't have it already in my deck.
No, it's not okay. This is a serious fight. And as I declared before, with Mikhail's role that
I understand.
you need
I
to
just
put
feel-
everything in.
It still would have required me to do this. I'm going to spend 2 stress to bring out anything you.
Okay, but I'm gonna go with that. Okay. Let's see. What here? Just gonna move.
Don't attack team.
Just gonna move 30.
He's dead.
Sorry. Please come up. Okay. You're getting several barbed nets thrown at you.
Sure. They'll hit. Like me. They won't restrain me or anything.
There's a crit.
I'm not seeing any of these rolls.
I'm not seeing the rolls either. I don't know why. You see that? You want to see the roll? The D20 is over here.
Other side of the wall or something?
I trust him.
I
No,
trust
it's-
him, I'm just not seeing it for some reason.
No, it's right. It's right over here.
And to be honestly fair, the DM is fully
Yeah.
in his rights to roll behind a screen.
No,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to. Is there a setting that makes it so my rolls are hidden?
no.
Because I don't.
There
I don't
isn't.
really want them.
No.
I don't really want them to be.
No, I just for the stream is the reason I'm looking for it mostly. 'Cause we
Okay.
don't
Well then,
see it,
what is
but
this? What is this setting? Because it must be on. If my rolls aren't being shown up, let me
I can see it.
let me do a test roll here and see if the results show up.
No. Oh, there's.
Oh, there was
there-
something.
Now it's showing up. Okay,
Weird.
but that
I see
D20
this-
roll
You're good.
didn't throw. Okay, you have been covered in nets, but you are unstoppable. Hence, can't be restrained by them.
Oh, God, and aren't they like They're like
Barbed
fanged nets or
hooked.
something.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
they're
they-
barbed and hooked. They are going to do damage to you as you move, but it won't be enough to penetrate your armor.
Okay.
They are just getting more and more entwined and entangled on you.
You're saying that after Unstoppable, I will become restrained?
Yes, you will.
Unless you burn them off.
I don't have a burning ability.
I do. You want me to set you on fire?
That's for
I
this
will
for
automatically delete it, so.
Yeah.
I don't have any...
Oh right, it's you're with your freaking shield.
Let's see.
It's alright.
Yes, the
As long as
unequipped
they're focusing on me
shield.
right now, they can't do much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are focusing on you. They don't see Knock.
that's the whole idea.
Let's see. I've got one. I have this guy. So 4 of them are going to shoot at you. I'll just run them as a group attack. But their damage will be in well, no. Well, what would you rather me do? Do one damage or 5 damages?
I would rather it be 5 different damages.
Okay. I'm gonna roll. These are 5 separate hits. Okay, they all have plus 10. So the 16 and the 17 are the only ones that are going to damage you.
Close. Well, actually, I have 18 armor at the moment. So.
All right, so none of them are going to get through to them. Okay, and she is going to dimension door.
Dimension door?
Or portal. Let's see. Her that is that.
That may be another 2 stress there. Is counterspell a reaction?
Yes, it's a reaction. Well, that's
What are they called again? Shadow blades?
They're called
black daggers.
black daggers.
Is that what the black daggers do? Run?
Not at all. And then let's see.
That's what it looks like to me.
From way up high, Mikhail hollers out, actually, considering that they hide a lot, I would think that that's what they do all the time. So it's not really an insult.
Bunch of cowards.
And
You see an invisible frown, like
Mikhail, those the 2 of you that are up in the air still, you see 2 of them vanish.
Just poof.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, son of a... 2 of them are gone!
You also have you can
Alright,
just talk
and
to
that's
Knock.
and that's my turn.
I am going to run this way,
Oh, I need to...
and I'm going to lob the crystal that I have at her. I have a fire strike crystal. I will make my roll. Pray that we get a good roll. No.
Oh.
That is an 11 with, I'm not actually targeting her. I guess it's going to be around her anyways. It's like a 20-foot area.
it's a 40-foot area.
40-foot diameter, 20-foot radius.
Yes. Which
All right,
It's
I'm
hard
gonna
to
roll
know.
a d20. You want high? If it's high, if it's high, it explodes. If it's low, it does not.
Okay.
All right. So that's high enough to explode.
Perfect.
And I will say,
What was the damage on that, Ekozmi?
It's 10d, or I think it's 60-10 if I read it right.
yeah, there's 60-10.
30.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
A big ball of fire goes off, and you see a flash on her person as something is dispelled or countered or
Yeah,
consumed.
the necklaces, that's right.
Good. Rather use
What?
Rather use that now. Have her use that now. And Mikhail tries to do something big.
Yep.
Mikhail doesn't have much big things, but he will certainly try.
He right there, right after the explosion, with all the chaos happening to her, and attempt to stab her in the back. Yep. I stab her in the back. That is
Weird.
Pump every
that is. Oh my goodness.
Is
Knock will
your spells in the
consume
back?
the ring. Yep. Knock will consume the ring. And oh, well, here's the roll damage.
I need a. How did you get there?
He had
If you
That
did an
is the
ability
shadow
check,
step.
I didn't see
No.
it.
That was the shadow step. I spent a stress to
Okay,
100 feet.
you're good.
So that's the roll damage. The maximum would be 32 plus 40. That's 72 plus 18.
Good lord.
90. 90 plus 15. That's 105. Add 105 to that.
All right.
90.
You kill her
Holy
with
shit.
her dying breath. She kind of clutches at you weakly. With her dying breath, she says, "Have your big friend check on her sister," and then she dies.
Ooh!
Knock
Oh,
frowns at
that bitch.
Knock frowns at that.
What'd she say?
Your sister's in trouble.
You just
Uh,
hear
uh,
just like the ticking in her chest just gets even more crazy. She turns to these little shits behind her.
but, Knock will... Knock doesn't have the teleport thing. Knock tells Mikhail that too.
Yeah, Freya's
We need to
gonna
go back.
yell out,
One of us needs to
"Mikhail,
go back.
Let Neron know that my sister is in trouble."
Okay. And if possible, I will try and get in touch with Lord Neron and tell him that his Freya's sister could be in very much trouble by dark elves sneaking into the town or what have you.
Neron is kind of. It sounds like he's in a rush. He says, oh shit. Okay, there's a fire in the barracks. We're trying to deal with it and find out what the hell happened."
Kill my sister.
We'll let you know. I'll let you know as soon as I find anything. You hear him grunting as he's like, you hear timbers clattering and the roar of flames behind him.
All right, that's my turn. And Nox.
And McKesson.
And Kozmi.
No stress.
Cosme?
Goes me.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Let me. I guess I'll fire off one of the beams at. We can't see the guys that are hiding, right?
Correct.
In which case, I'll just shoot off with the new staff. You'll see that sort of runes light up around it, and it goes me like waves it, and there's like a like slash of like magic that goes off at one of them. This would be with a +3 from very far. Ooh,
Great.
okay.
Nice crit.
I can do this, and well, actually, let me do this, and then I'll drop the. I'll do one more to drop the lowest. Okay, so still that. So let's see what that was. 11 was 18, so 20, 29 plus 3, or plus, yeah, 29 plus 3. So 32 damage, magic damage to one of them.
Okay. That one is bloodied.
Yeah, that'll be my go.
Okay. We'll go back around to Freya's fight. This is your third turn.
Have I dealt actual hit points to her? Because I don't think I actually have, because the only thing I've done is hit her once. That was before I was unstoppable, and then I threw that and she canceled.
Correct.
So I have not dealt so my unstoppable dice is not done. I'm going to rush towards this guy and make with fear though.
That'll hit. He is definitely bloodied.
My turn. I would like to kill him, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with that. Let's see. Let's go that way and behind.
You just go into the tent.
He went around behind the tent. Basically, they're using the road invisible trick. Let's see.
Oh, they're a proper menace, I see.
He's going to take the guy you're meleeing with is going to take a shot at you. Okay. I need you to make a save for poison. But this attack is going to do 26 damage. Mm-hmm.
That's 8.
Yeah. Okay. You feel a burning poison burn into your guts, doing 17 damage.
Oh, my proficiency increases my armor. Actually at 21. So what's the total damage you
26.
He did 26, and the poison is not affected by your armor, but that was a separate damage.
Okay, so it's a separate damage. What does that mean?
You can't reduce that.
You can't reduce the poison damage.
Okay, so that's 1 HP. Well, okay, so that's not physical damage.
Correct. His hit was physical damage. It did get through, so it applied poison.
Okay.
Even though
The
you did
chaos
reduce
damage to
it, you did reduce it, but because you had to reduce it, it means it still went through and still hit.
So it actually, I don't know if this is a new thing, but it says here when you take physical damage, it always reduces by your armor strength or flying gear special. I just think, but most of the time machines. So you're saying I can't use an armor slot to reduce that damage?
You can't use an armor slot to reduce the poison damage.
I can. Yeah, that makes sense.
Cool.
Just been inflicted with chaos damage.
Alright. Okay. 1 HP.
And let's see. Head, you're gonna take.
Oh wait, no. I don't remember. That damage is reduced to half because I'm unstoppable. So it doesn't
Oh, okay. Yeah, you don't take poison then. You are completely fine from that. Now we have 6 people shooting at you.
Okay.
The poison go. Oh god.
Armor evasion's on 4, so.
Yeah, they're good. It's gonna hit. You're taking half damage right now, so basically nothing's going to go through,
Yeah. They couldn't.
even with their big bonus hit.
Yeah, because I think the most I could get is 30, and that would be a 15.
No, the most they're rolling a d10 plus 10 for each arrow, so they can't penetrate you. Okay.
What we thought, huh?
Okay. And now you're gonna get sneak attacked by 2.
That's what's
Yeah,
dangerous.
the 2 we can see.
That's fine.
Oh, isn't that like? Oh my god, that's like double advantage. Well,
Well,
it's not like
DM's
they
not-
need that to hit.
DM's only
Right.
got a single advantage.
Yeah, we only get a
Oh,
single
that's
advantage.
also dangerous.
Yeah. No, it's fine.
Oh,
One out of one.
there's the
one-
one.
One critted. And this is the other attack.
That's why I didn't want it.
Wow.
Okay.
But it did tag you there.
Alright, deal with the crit.
Oh no.
I'm gonna eat it.
Well, the blade hit you can eat, but the poison, I don't know.
Well, if I can get all the blades
It's-
gone, I should be fine.
It's 24 plus 30.
24 plus 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, 54 damage.
54 reduced, so that's divided by 2. Physical.
Yeah.
So
That's 27.
And reduce that by 21. Use a
6.
bonus score, take no damage.
Okay.
From the, yeah.
God.
I'm unstoppable,
And-
bro.
And then the poison. Oh.
Well,
Yeah, roll me a save for that poison.
well, the
'cause
last
that will-
time, because I didn't take damage from the physical attack.
Because you didn't even have to use an armor slot to cover it. That's
Ah.
my ruling. So if you have to use an armor slot, then it's still going to get through.
16.
Okay, you saved, so you're only going to take half damage from the poison.
So you mean a non-crit version of the poison is what's hitting her now?
Yeah.
No, it still takes full
No,
damage. Did I roll it and then add the dice or whatever?
No, this is the poison itself does not crit, just the physical damage did. So
okay.
it's 14 damage to you. Half. So 7.
Okay, that's not physical damage, so 1 HP.
Yeah, that's just direct health damage.
Well, technically, I'm not gonna argue anything, so I'm gonna stop.
Okay, that's my turn.
And they reveal themselves when they attack.
Oh. You have an idea where they're at, though.
I mean, I'm looking at the fucking sand.
Oh, well, yeah.
Well,
you have an
I mean,
idea
I
where
mean,
they're at,
they-
yes.
They could have looked at the sand to see where Nock was at, too. They know about Nock as much as they know about you.
This is very true.
Well, then again, Nock used the explosion and the desummoning of the horse and all that to be where he was,
So they
so...
didn't know you were there.
Yeah. These ones actually maneuvered to
That was
stab
just-
you maybe in the sides,
But in any
in the
case,
back. Yeah.
if they're around me and if it's my turn, let me know.
Yeah,
Technically,
this
I
is
could go, but I want to do something.
yeah, this is the other people. That was their turn. I went with that fear.
I'm just gonna resolve this real quick and put a whirlwind at this guy in front of me.
There you go.
Wonder what they know about me.
45.
Probably everything.
Yeah.
I don't think a 9 is enough.
Nope.
Would a 12 hit?
Nope. Okay, that was your 4th turn.
I
Ah,
didn't deal any
cool.
damage. So this is whenever you deal 1 or more hit points to an adversary, increase the calculable die value by 1.
Mm-hmm. So you get your bang for your buck.
I actually am still do.
Alrighty.
Okay. I'm tempted to warp back and help Neron.
I'm gonna mind it.
Do what you need to do.
Yeah.
We've got this from here.
Okay. Just like, because I'm worried about Freya's sister too. So, yeah, I set this up specifically for this reason. I
Yep.
grab the amulet and vanish into thin air. And I am all the way back in my little cubby where I put the ring.
Alright. You are back in your cubby where you put the ring.
And I am going to immediately beeline as fast as my legs can carry me toward the barracks.
You could also
It'll-
use the book for Ingrid.
Running furiously. Oh, yes.
It'll take you 4 combat rounds to
Okay.
get there.
No.
Can I lower that number if I throw in a dimensional door?
You sure can.
Awesome.
And you can still talk to Nock.
Yeah, I can. I just hope this wasn't a waste of effort, but
I mean, having you there is pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
It puts agency
I hope
there.
so.
Nock teleports again.
Yep.
I'm guessing
Fly
you were
is-
invisible before you did that.
Nope.
Oh.
Still invisible.
Oh, that's right.
Yep. That was a fear, though.
See, this is why I'm okay with not being there.
Yeah.
Oops. Wrong dice. Four plus. Wait. So I'm a 1? Oh, 2 of them were 1s. Nice. Okay.
What
Those
happens when you
ones are
roll ones?
10s.
Wait, what?
Those 1s become 10s from the serrated dagger.
Oh shit.
Holy shit.
That's actually +9, so 33.
Was
42?
24 plus 18 is 42.
Yeah, 42. And then plus 15 is 57. To
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah. Let me turn him around, actually. He was shooting at Freya, so you might
Right.
reposition. But that kills him.
He just gets stabbed on both sides of his lungs, preventing him from breathing or
my
crying out.
Good lord.
And just the serrated one just like wrenches right into his midsection and just splits him open. And then Nock turns around.
Goes me.
Alright, I'm gonna... because Miz gonna try to fly a bit lower over here. And then... control, okay. There we go. And... he's gonna look at his cage. Oh, I sure hope this works. And then he'll say the command word to release balls on top of these two guys.
Oh shit! Let's go!
How high up are you?
I think I'm like 30 feet up.
Okay.
Oh shit!
For boss too.
Nice.
Yeah,
Boss just takes stress.
Yeah.
Kaboom.
Come on!
How big is the cow? How much damage does that do?
I have no clue.
That's a
Okay.
ton.
Okay, so let it be known, I did not design that item for that attack in mind.
It
No.
will work, though.
I commend you for your creativity.
Yeah, but hey, man.
Did he go head first or just drop on him?
No, fully hooves first.
Okay, roll the hit with boss, roll his attack damage to both of them, and you're gonna add 3d10 for the fall.
Alright,
To-
I'll
to
spend.
them.
I'll
And boss is gonna take a couple stress.
Does he get high ground advantage?
spend a. Good.
I'll let you roll an advantage with that too.
Very nice. I'll also spend a hope to do answering the call to add +3 to this.
Yes! Answering the
Fucking
call.
crit, dude. Oh.
Oh, it's only a it's plus with my agility though, so that's a 14 plus another 3, so 17.
You just made their DC.
Hey. So boss's normal damage plus another 3d10, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
6d10.
Surprise beef.
Yeah,
Oh.
9 plus 3.
Seven.
So,
It was a really
Actually,
low roll.
yeah,
That
it's
is a
only
horrible
9.
roll. I'm sorry. That's all ones and twos. Literally all ones and twos.
Yeah, I'll do that.
They fucking kind of dive out of the way a bit. Still get hit, but it's not for too much. Okay.
Put a crater for him.
I'm assuming he also takes the damage.
Yeah, he's gonna take a stress and damage.
Alright.
Their leader their current leader, this guy back here, shouts out a command and says, "Ignore the giant! Just run from her! Shoot the one up in the air!"
Oh boy.
If we're able, I'd like to go make another attack.
No, I'm going with the fear
Yeah,
of
we
that
rolled a
last
lot of
roll.
fear.
Yeah, we rolled a lot of fear.
Okay, so that's 5 of them going to be able to shoot at you. Okay, so I think the 4 is going to miss. What is your...
My current evasion is 16.
Okay, so the 10 and the 11 are also going to miss. So the 16 and the crit will hit you.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so let's see. So that's a 15 damage from the 16.
Alright, I'll spend an armor to make it just minor injury.
And a 25 from the crit.
Alright, I will spend the remainder. I'll spend 5 slots to use that to nothing.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, a lot of the arrows are getting caught in the leather. But it's starting to look tattered now.
This guy's going to
That's what it was made for.
withdraw 30 away. And yeah, that's basically it. Alright. Yeah, you can go down.
Straight up to this guy here. He's not evading me. Come on. Oh. It's a 17, I think.
17 will hit. Alright, mark that fucking thing down one.
If I actually do help you, I'm sure it will. 40 plus 13. 32 damage to him.
Alright. He goes down.
I'm making that a whirlwind.
Well, then let me move other characters around then. Because he did say to run from her.
Why are you doing this?
Because I didn't move these guys. But he did say to run, so they are running.
Then I would have. Okay, then I'm not doing a whirlwind. 'Cause
I know you're not. I'm gonna let you retract that because they're not all right next to him in range of you.
They're
I'll
making
use the rest of my
a...
movement to get to here. And if you guys allow me to do another attack.
I'm in. I'm fine with it.
That's more than 30 feet. Did you roll an
I'll roll
agility check?
real quick. I got the 10 on one of those.
Okay, you're good.
Then I'm gonna make an attack roll against this guy here on my left. Good. 17 plus 5. Hit.
Okay. That is
And
another mark down. That's you were at 2. That's 3. That's 4.
no, I'm at 3 now. Or yeah, 4.
You're at 4.
Now I'm gonna make spending a hope. Using that same roll against every other enemy that is within my weapon's range. Is all 3 of them.
Mhm.
Any additional enemies I succeed against with this ability take half the damage that I'm about to roll, rounded up. 10 plus 4 plus 13.
So 37, I think.
Yeah, 37. 37.
2 is 19. So this guy here takes 37, and the rest take 18.
Okay. He is bloody. Let me mark his base. Okay.
And that is my turn.
Alright,
That is your turn. I'm going to have these guys move with that fear. Or I'm going to go with that fear.
He's dead.
You know, still invisible. This is good. Don't want to get shot or pelted by poison. Sucks to be a flying target.
Okay, and they're going to... 3 of them are still in range. Yeah, he's... Okay. 3 of them are in range to shoot still at Cosme.
Geez, stop rolling
Oh,
score.
good lord.
Oh lord!
The crit will hit
Of course the crit will hit.
for 24 damage.
Okay.
Actually,
I'm still good. I'll only be 2.
And that's 2 combat rounds for Mikhail's bookkeeping.
I did go with that fear. Knock, what are you doing?
Knock goes for the other ranged fuckers.
Which one? Because I think all of them are.
Yeah, they're all ranged at this point.
Oh my god. Well. Wait, I'll let Freya go first. Because if I go, I have to go invis again, and I have to think about that.
You're invisible still, right?
Yes, I'm invisible still.
Okay, you'll see Freya running this way to get to position. And if you could get her some flanking just by moving, that'd be helpful.
Okay.
Although, I don't know which one I'm going to hit first, so I'll let you get behind whichever one you want. And then I'll roll a d4 and see if I hit the one that gives me advantage.
Because my plan at the moment, right, is if I go for it, I am going to run into one of the tents to hide again.
Okay, never mind. I'll just make an attack right here. Actually, Cosme, how about you do something before I do?
Yeah, I'll go first. I'm gonna move.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm gonna try to move out with the agility check.
You have 100 feet with the horse.
Oh, 100
Yeah,
feet.
you got a lot of movement with the horse.
And then agility check. Yeah.
Yeah, just to get out of range of these fucks.
Yeah, that puts you out of range.
Okay.
Yep, and with that, just even further, and then I will I'll use up the health potion Knock gave me, and I'm fully healed.
There you go. There you go.
We
Knock moves here, and then it's Freya.
I don't know if I get an advantage, but I'm going to say this is 1, 2, and then this is 3, 4. And if I get him, maybe I get it.
1,
Gain
2.
advantage on the attack turn.
Yeah, I'll give you advantage, sure.
Yeah.
That'll hit.
Warlord,
You're not 5.
or hope spent for that. Then
How high does that go to 6?
yeah,
First,
to
8.
6.
To 6. Okay.
I'm not at
But
8
that
just yet. That's
puts
my-
you that puts you at 5.
So I'm adding 5 to this damage on top of it. 13 plus 5, so. 32 damage to the one near the tent, and then give it 16. 16 to the one behind her.
That one by the tent is bloody.
Knock will then. Yeah.
You know
Why
we
not?
haven't done this fucking fight. Tag team.
No hope for it.
Yeah, we're rolling a lot of fury.
Yep. That was another fear roll.
We started this fight with
Three,
full,
four,
full hope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I spent most
no.
of my evasion.
I didn't.
Well, I told you all
I
the story that you could have full hope, but okay.
Oh, I could.
Dude.
Yeah, we discussed it. You basically in all
Oh.
all the week long of rest,
Yeah.
you guys can
Oh,
get your
okay.
hope maxed out.
But then, like, I have to spend the 3 hope to get the rogues thing
Yeah,
to do
so
the.
you would have at least 3.
Yeah,
We've been
I would
spending
be
it,
at
just
3.
not on tag team.
Right.
No worries. Don't worry about it.
Plus 9, that is a 46 plus 15, 61. Yep. He gets stabbed in his spine, and then Knock crawls right underneath this tent over here that he's right next to. Pretend he's underneath the tent.
Sleeping
Is
dragon.
anyone there? Please, no one be there. Nock is not invisible at this point. And attempts to go invisible. Yes.
That should envis you up.
Yep. So that's a 24. Yep. There you go. Now we can tag team. Okay. That's what I was doing, unless DM is not acting.
Well, man, you did that.
Yeah.
I'm going to go though with the fear that you rolled. I'll let you do that, but you did roll a fear,
Sweet.
so I am going to go.
Yep. They're absolutely running from her. This is proper.
Absolutely. I mean, it's death to be captured by, to be caught by her.
Yes. They know.
And let's see, this one.
I'm watching them just disappear in front of me.
And that one hide.
Mm-hmm.
And it's player's turn again.
Yeah, there we go. And then
Give it a roll, buddy.
Is this turn 2 of 3 for me?
You make
I
it
think
to
that one's just dead.
This would
Yep.
be
that was the agility check.
Oh.
That's what I was asking him to roll for, was the agility check, because he
sure.
had to move over 30.
Is the question. Mikhail had a question. Is it combat round 3 now?
Yes.
Yes.
You're 3 out of
So at
4.
the end of this round, I will be at the location. Was it 3?
It's 4.
4.
But you can see...
But then he
There's a-
dimension doored to lower the count.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that will lower it. So at the end of this round, you will be there. I'll tell you right now, you see a lot of smoke. That entire training compound is engulfed in flames.
Okay.
There's
I have
bucker
a
brigades
plan.
forming, etc.
I have a plan, so...
Primo.
Did I see where that guy disappeared at? General idea.
Yeah, you have the general idea.
I'm gonna throw this. I'm gonna try and grab this guy and throw him at that spot.
Oh. Not what I was expecting.
Can I try that?
Yeah, roll to grab him.
Nice. Oh,
there we go.
That'll grab him.
all right. And I'm just throwing him as hard as I can over towards where that guy disappeared at.
Okay. Roll the hit with I'm gonna say that's double disadvantage for the distance. You're throwing him a long fucking ways.
I rolled well. 23 minus 4
Well,
is
19. Oh, okay.
plus 5. That's 24.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do instinctive with a hope to break higher. 26.
Okay. You. It looks like he hit something because his trajectory alters right at the end of his flight.
Can you put him where he's next to his buddy?
Let's see here.
Oh, this is where Ragnar's flaming sword would make this
I've got a
impossible
plan
for
if-
them.
Once I know where he's at. Freya's basically to throw him and follow him. I'll use I critted on my agility. Would I be able to follow him after I throw him?
And that was your last round. Because you did do damage hitting it, throwing it.
Oh, okay. How much damage do I do?
Roll 3d10 plus your strength.
Sorry, plus 13? No, just plus my strength. So plus 5. 19.
Okay.
Both of them.
And this is the last round, the final round of your.
So, when it says here, upgrade, so, hold on, let me read it. Unstoppable die value by 1. When you increase the value above the die's highest number, or when the scene ends. So I have it 6, and then it ends.
Yep, you're not above it yet.
Yep. So this is the last.
You're at it.
Mm-hmm. And add 6 to, or 5 to that, I guess.
So the damage.
Is it add the dice? Okay. 14 or 24 damage.
Okay.
And then would I have been able to chase him or get next to him with my critical agility check earlier?
You're gonna have to roll again.
Okay.
You already moved once. This is another round. Okay, you made it.
I will attack him. He's vulnerable, I guess, from being thrown.
Mhm. I'll give you that.
12 plus 5, 6, 7. So that's 17.
That'll hit. That makes his AC.
I will spend a hook to do whirlwind. That means within my range, using that roll. $40, 10 plus 6 plus 32, 51 damage total to the guy that I just threw, and then went up and attacked, and then whirlwind is taking half of that, 25 damage, I bet. 26.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to not. I didn't know I had you selected too. Sorry. Okay, he goes down.
Blood splatter from like an invisible area.
Blood splattered all over the place from this guy getting cleaved nearly in two.
Okay.
And that was now you are above 6, so that goes down.
Yep. I am no longer unstoppable, and now I'm restrained if this stuff.
You are very restrained.
Oh, that one's dead.
Oh my god.
That one's just dead. Knock implants both daggers into his skull.
Okay, that one's done.
That was the max roll, right?
That was
It's a 10-10.
Right, critical with a plus 6 to the damage.
Oh, yeah.
Or plus 6 for the advantage.
And that Knock vanishes towards. Well, Knock is still not visible.
I'll roll up agility for bows.
We'll blink right there. And stress back 3.
Yep, that's a plus like 3, so that's a 12. And Bose will try to use his horns to rip apart the netting on Freya.
Oh, cool.
Not sure if that's a roll or not, but he'll attempt that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to roll. Basically, you need to roll a damage roll. These things.
Oh, damage roll.
These things take damage to undo, and unfortunately, you're going to take damage based on how much damage you do.
Gotcha.
Or Bose will.
If it's
Okay,
covering
that's
me,
it.
wouldn't my attacks do it?
Nope. You're restrained, so or you're moving without restraint. So to me, that means your arm is free, your legs were kind of free. It's just you've basically been using strength, and the fact that you're not taking enough damage in a round of movement to take damage from these things to move. But now that extra strength is no more, and you are restrained.
Yeah, that's 13 on the netting.
Okay. Bose is going to take half that, so he takes
Oh, take
7.
half of that. Okay, in which case I'll spend 2 of his armor to reduce that to nothing.
Frey
Okay.
will call out to Knock. Go check on the body of the woman. You might take something from it.
Knock will. How many times can I blink vanish that you'll allow?
You can do it again.
Yeah.
You can do it again. By the way, combat's not done.
Yeah.
Right.
There's 4 of these guys hidden,
Right.
so I'm just counting actions, round movement, and rounds before something else happens.
Knock gets to there in 1. There's that. And then, well, there's no reason for me not to. Right. One of these. Okay. Is the body still where it was? Like, unmoved, unchanged?
Yeah, completely unchanged. Nothing has affected it.
Nox stands watch still, making sure that his footprints are non-existent in the sand.
Yeah, and basically all you see are her footprints and yours when you went away from this point. Nobody hidden has approached her. It's very clean, pure sand.
Nox does not respond to Freya. Can't respond to Freya without revealing his location, so...
He knows that you'll probably hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And what Freya's gonna do right now, while Boss is helping get this thing off, she'll wrestle it off if possible.
It is going to take 6 rounds to extricate yourself from it.
Oh shit.
Cut it off of me and take damage or something?
You can cut it off, yes, but it's still going to take multiple rounds to do that. As I said, it's several nets were tossed over here. They're made of wire and barbs. Yeah, they're badass fucking nets.
But in any case, I am going to not do that because there's more circumstantial things to worry about. She'll look around, see if she can spot any footprints or anything, especially nearby with where she thinks the guy's at.
Okay, as you look around, all 4 of the ones that are invisible attack you.
Oh shit.
Oh, fuck. I was afraid of.
2 of them in. I have advantage. I'm the main.
Oh, if...
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, they're all gonna hit.
That's 2 attacks.
And the other 4.
No
Okay,
crits.
no what?
Oh,
No
crit,
crits.
that's good.
Is that like a 4 collective poison, or it's guaranteed now? Like, how does that work?
Unfortunately, their poison is not going to be cumulative.
Okay.
She's basically, if they do penetrate, she'll just have to save versus 1 round of this poison.
She said
Okay,
unfortunately.
okay,
It's fortunately for me.
Yes.
Okay, that's 1 hit for 19 damage.
My armor is back down. Nothing.
1 hit for 20. One hits for 23.
Last one.
And 1 hits for 21. And I need one poison save.
1 poison. That's a good roll.
That's a good roll. Okay, so you take half this. So 7 poison damage.
I will make an attack.
someone that's nearby.
Roll hit.
Do I have a disadvantage?
Yeah, very much so.
I'm hoping Nock knows that they're attempting to kill Freya.
It seems they are giving it their best try.
Would hit with it.
No.
A 16 misses by 1.
Does
If I can, also try to flank with Freya on when she's attacking.
What I have gained, I would have tried. If there was one between me and boss, I would have tried to hit that one.
It seemed like there was 1 in front of you from where you took damage and 3 behind you.
Okay, boss was already behind me.
He was beside you.
Oh, this.
Yeah, it was like you said.
And that's 2. I missed.
Alright, in that case, boss will go and they'll try to attack the one that's behind her with advantage.
Rolling a d6.
regular? Yeah.
You got to roll the d6 to add and then a d6 to subtract.
Oh, I see.
Oh. Oh, that's right. Because, right. So positive 6 first or negative 6 first?
Just roll it and then we can declare it.
Just like hope and
Ooh,
fear
that's not
then?
gonna hit. It's
Positive?
only 12.
Oh.
Well, I mean, the advantage, you might roll a 1 on the disadvantage and then a 6 on the advantage. So
Alright, let's roll the disadvantage first.
it's low.
Ooh, that's not low.
4, so that's... No.
Yeah, no.
Worth checking, though. Alright, that's the end of the round. I think he's gotten to the barracks. Let's deal with his goings, Mikhail's.
All right, Mikhail, you get to the barracks. You see several people laying under sheets. None of them are giant-sized.
Do I see any giants?
You don't see any giants either.
All right. So I will immediately find a person who looks like they are part of the group of soldiers, and I will go to them, and I will immediately say, right. There is a giant in this group, in this army named Ingrid. Do you know where she is?
Lord Nira has been looking for her and screaming her name, and we haven't gotten any response. He's in the flames right now, looking for her.
Okay.
Everybody else has been accounted for.
Is there anyone alive that is part of her unit or was with her?
Well, you see Captain Varai, and you do see a lot of about a dozen other survivors kind of working at helping put out the flames.
I will go to the captain, and I'm not even caring about decorum or anything like that. I just ask him, where was Ingrid assigned to last?
Everybody was in the barracks when fire went up. There was a couple loud booms as some kind of explosions maybe happened at several different places. And we all just scrambled and ran outside. And then
all right, you're taking up too much time. Stop. And I will reach into my pouch and pull out the book. I will focus on Ingrid, and I will try to pull her up.
Okay.
With magical, I read a book about this once. I can get it up to 18.
All right. You see Ingrid. She is in chains She is in a cavern lit by violet lights. She has been disarmed and she's been stripped naked. Outside of her cell, kind of looking at her with a bit of a smile, is Kayla.
I will tell the captain to get near on here now.
He just starts shouting for him into the flames.
Yeah. Tell him we found her. Okay. So once I'm looking for, if I can, I'd like to try and pull back like the image to see if I can get a better idea of where exactly they are.
You see this is kind of directly attached to the kind of the living quarters you spied her on before where she was having dinner.
Oh.
This is it's all like her suite of rooms. If
Oh, okay. Okay. Did we determine where that was?
You don't have any idea where in the world it is.
You at least have an image.
You think
Better
it's
than-
you believe it's somewhere in the
Underdark.
labyrinth, the Underdark.
Well, now we have a thing that we must do.
Remember Abigail's goddaughter?
Yeah,
No.
Andromeda or
Yeah,
Serena.
Andromeda. She can just find shit, remember?
Okay.
Well, we don't know what she actually does.
From what she told us,
I have-
she finds stuff.
But
have
I guess
the-
commit it to memory and maybe call them over while you have. Well, yeah, call them
Yeah.
over while you still have the book open.
While I have the book open, I'm waiting for Lord Neron.
Okay, just a few moments pass, and you see a fire elemental, towering fire elemental, comes out of the flames and then reverts back to Lord Neron, and he kind of just shakes his head at you and says, "She's not in there."
She's right there, and I point in the book.
That bitch.
Where is this?
I don't
Maybe
know.
the
It's
water
going to be somewhere in the Everdark,
Right.
the Underdark, in the labyrinth.
Wonderful. Okay. I will close up the book, and I will start making my way into town, and I will contact Knock. Knock, are you there?
Yes, not here. Still have problem. Now we have other things can't see, and I think they're going to kill Fred.
Okay. Use the sand. Whip up the sand.
Oh yeah, that's why you're the smart one. Nock does this. As he teleports over on top of Freya's shoulders, Nock whispers to Freya in hushed tones, "Quiet. They don't know Nock here." And then drops down into the sand, or leaps off of her shoulders and drops down into the sand, and screens the sand in a cone, basically.
I'm assuming
Over
that
and
if
around
they're
Freya.
invisible but still like solid,
Yes.
that if
Yeah.
the sand were to hit them, you could see a vague outline enough to make an attack.
Yes.
That's just a guess, though.
So Nock would leap off of Freya's shoulders into the sand right here, and then fire a cone of sand in front of him. Does that reveal anything? Other than blind Freya and possibly piss off Bose?
Stop it! Stop moving hidden figures.
I am.
No, you're not.
Oh.
But somebody is.
I'm not.
Oh.
I don't even have the thing
No,
open up.
no,
I'm looking at
okay.
my character sheet.
But yes, Nock would leap off of Freya's shoulders, be right there, invisible. So they might have seen a poof in the sand in his acrobatic landing.
It's my cat. Oh my god, my cat's hitting arrow keys.
Oh,
on the keyboard.
I'm
Quick,
not
cat,
doing
where are
anything.
they?
I was about to
that
say,
was the
quick
real
three.
DM the entire time.
The cat is the real DM in this fight, yes. Alright, I'm gonna let you throw out a 90-degree cone.
Okay,
Pick a
a
direction.
90. Nock is going to literally blanket Freya as much as he can into this.
90
Just
degrees
as
forward.
wide, yeah, just as wide of a. Right. Yep.
Nothing is revealed in that second.
And then Nock jumps back on the Freya's shoulder and goes, "Oh, oops, I moved you. Sorry." But Nock is on your shoulders again.
I'm
Nock
just
don't know where they are, but Nock wait. Nock wait, and when they hit,
I'm
that's
looking
when
around
Nock.
for footsteps.
Yeah, they're all over, but you don't see any being made right now.
Nock holds his action basically. The moment footsteps appears, he barrages them with daggers.
Freya's just waiting until they get within range. Otherwise, actually, she'll take her actions cutting off this stuff.
Yeah,
Yes,
Ikosuma's
look
gonna
preoccupied. This is easiest.
Ikosuma's gonna try to move over to them, seeing that shit's happening over there. Still, that's 60,
I have a feeling they'll run away.
40-esque, so I'll
Okay.
stay right
You
there.
take
and
you
then-
take an action round, one of the six to cut into that.
Can I use my great staff? Can I use the magic on the great staff to try to blast some of the netting on Freya, or would that get her as well?
You know that you have to do a lot of damage before she actually takes any herself.
I see.
So it's pretty safe to do so, is what I'm
All right.
saying.
Oh, I'll try. To do that.
Knock your on Freya's shoulders.
Yes.
Give
Oh,
give me a what you is it instinct to spot something?
Yes.
Give me an
Okay.
instinct check at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. 11. Wait, no. 11 minus 4 is a 7. Plus 2 is a 9. That's an instinct, right?
Yes.
No, because we don't count the plus 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to add things on your own. Okay. You take a sneak attack, Freya. $15 damage, which is nothing.
Well, I guess I don't need her.
Oh, I only rolled
Nock
one.
redoubles his efforts.
If I am able, I'd like to strike at that.
Oh, you absolutely are able to try to take a strike at it.
Oh. That is a 11 plus 5, so 16. I'm gonna do instinctive to make that.
And you're at disadvantage in the webbing, in the netting too. So roll a d6 minus 6.
Another d6. I'm not vulnerable. I'm just restrained.
You're restrained though.
Yeah, when I'm restrained, I can't move. So,
Okay, then don't worry about it.
okay, so 11. So 10 plus 5, which is 15, plus instinctive, which brings it up to 17. Should hit.
That will hit him.
And I'm gonna do whirlwind, spending another hope.
Don't hit the cow.
Only it's enemies that are within.
Cow is within 15 feet.
They're probably being smart and only attacking one at a time. 20 plus 13. So 33 damage to that one.
All right.
Oh, okay. I think I know what's happening.
Yeah, I will.
They
during
vanish
this, I will-
out, vanish in, yeah.
During this, I will try to use
Yeah,
the.
same thing what I'm doing.
I'll try to use the
I'm
stat
gonna
to
do-
free
I'm
Freya.
gonna rage up on that attack roll and use 2 stress to increase that by another 10 damage. So that'll actually be 43 damage.
All right. A lot of blood flies.
Alright, that's a 14 to try to get the stuff off of her. So that will be 12 magic damage on the netting.
Okay, that'll count as a round. That's 2 rounds of. If there's 4 rounds worth that need to be removed.
Nock is still waiting.
Boss will,
Fighting action. Yep.
boss will try to attack in the in
Random
the
direction.
yeah. See if he gores something.
Crit!
Oh yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
Does he even get lucky? That's the thing.
I'm gonna move Boss to he's in melee range of it.
That'll be 48 in total.
Because he definitely hit. All right, a dead body appears.
On his horns.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nock with a surprise Gaskell. Oh!
Good fucking shit.
Huh.
3 left.
4, 2 left, right? 2.
3.
Oh, the
3
one
left.
that you hit
Yeah,
didn't die?
You know that. Well, that one's dead, but that 4 definitely went invisible.
Okay,
There's at
okay.
least 2 of them left that are bloody.
I see. Yes, Nock is just very stressed, looking for tracks. The moment they pop up, Nock is waiting. This is hard.
Yeah, this is what
She
it's
was
like
on
to
the
deal
other
with you.
foot here. Yeah.
This is proper, though.
If that was another combat round, you want to see what Mikhail's up to?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's it?
All right. So Mikhail is going to calm down a little bit, and he is going to make it a point to make sure that the fires are out.
Okay.
Or better yet, is everyone else accounted for but Ingrid?
Everybody else is accounted for.
Okay. In that case, Mikhail is going to hurry and look for tracks. He wants to see if he can find where, because with the description from the captain, he's guessing that these were like bombs that were planted and lit. So he's going to try and find tracks that he could trace from the dark elves that planted them. Hopefully they're still around.
Okay.
Ooh.
Give me a roll at a disadvantage.
Okay. I'm going to use knowledge based on what would I do to where would I go if I wanted to be sneaky about this?
Well, I mean,
Go
you
ahead.
can look at what's still. You know they were explosives,
Right.
and there are definitely 3 areas he described 3 bombs, and there are definitely 3 areas, a little bit more actually, where the walls are just gone. Even though the fire, with the fire's only been going now for a couple of minutes, really. So the building is still largely intact, other than where these 3 big holes are.
It's very unlikely that they're anywhere nearby.
Flames are pretty high around those areas.
Okay.
There's actually even kind of craters in the ground where those explosives went out.
Right. He's basically trying to figure out, like, okay, if I was a person that was doing this, and I was set the bombs, and then I escaped into something, would I escape into the city, or would I escape into the wilderness? And where would I go? So that's what I'm trying to...
Dealing with high-level magical people.
Yeah.
We've seen
And
her
what
all-
spells would I use to do this? Invisibility for 1. So I'm going to use knowledge as my role,
Grab water real quick.
and I'm going to use a battlefield tactician as my experience. I will burn a stress, and I will make that. Oh, and you said with disadvantage. Okay, so I'll have to add the d6.
This is to find any tracks whatsoever.
Right. So only 1. So that's a 7. Plus knowledge is 11. Plus battlefield technician would make it a 9. Or battlefield technician. 11 is 17.
All right. You do see some tracks. You kind of recreate the crime scene a little bit with that information. First of all, in a radius of about 20 feet from the explosion, there is no tracks.
Right.
The explosions themselves eradicated it.
Yeah.
You do note that there's 2 doorways to this barrack, right?
Mm-hmm.
The explosions didn't go off at either one of them. They went off in 2 in the front of the building and 1 behind, kind of beside the doors, but not to take out the doors. The tracks that you do see some very narrow LV tracks at the back door going in, and none coming out.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so either they went through a different door to leave, or they're still here. So, on those tracks, I will stand up slowly, and I will just calm myself, trying to listen for any little thing, and I will take a few very careful steps into the central area of the room.
Okay, it is still engulfed in flames.
Oh, it's still engulfed in flames?
Yes.
Okay, never mind then. I didn't know it was still on fire.
They are beginning to put the flames out, but it is still, yeah. It looks like they'll be able to save a lot of the building, but it's still.
So they either are still here or they left in a different fashion. And these are the only doors that are the safe way to go in or out. Am I correct in saying that?
Correct. And from the distribution of the other footprints, it looks like everybody evacuated through the front door, not the rear door.
Okay.
Oh, they disguised themselves as everyone.
That could very well be it. They also could have
there's a lot of footprints coming in and out of the front area, and they're still everybody's focused because that's closest to where the water well is.
Yeah,
to the front area of where everybody's running up and throwing in buckets.
They also could have used some form of teleportation.
Neron now has transformed into a water elemental, and he's just blasting water at the ruins.
All right, so I will
It'll be out in a couple more rounds.
All right, well, I will head out around to the front door, and I'm going to the front door area. I'm not going to walk through the fire, but I'm going to get around to the front door area, and I'm going to take a very solid look at, or as best I can, at all the at the people who are still here. Looking at them very strongly, trying to pick out anything that might be kind of odd. I look for slender figures. I look for covered faces. I looked for
A lot of them are indeed wearing like a bandana around their mouth to cover up from the smoke and stuff. But you do see that everybody is full statured that you see. Everybody is wearing, guardsmen and Order of Elara uniforms.
Mikhail gives it a small think for a minute. And then... Would that work? Does
It's not
anyone
a thing.
appear to be wearing very fresh, clean uniform?
No,
No?
everything's smudged by soot.
Okay. I can't, I'm not sure. Alright, then,
Back to us.
We'll go back to
alright,
you guys.
go ahead.
So you got a deader. Let me know.
Relapse. Who I think are critical.
Ivan has a home in Sunstone, just saying. This would be common knowledge. Well, maybe to not.
You definitely would have told us, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I mean, we were also there when he had an audience with Lord Neron,
That was
along with the other folks.
which is the other group.
Really?
Yep.
Ah, shit, never mind.
I'm sure that was the other group.
Okay, so Bo's just killed this guy and tossed the corpse
Mm-hmm.
off of his horn.
Nock is still looking if there is a thing. Right.
Okay. Give me an instinct check with disadvantage.
I'm cutting ropes.
Okay, add a +5 to that. And a 2.
Alright.
So that's, what is that? That's 14, 13, plus 2, 16, plus 5, 21.
Okay.
That's all the ebb and flow.
You see footsteps coming up behind Freya.
Nock readies both of his daggers. And as it takes the next step to get within striking range, that's when Nock leaps off immediately, torpedoing it, both daggers right in front of him. There's no way Freya would be, like, standing upright still.
I imagine she's not laying down.
No.
I'm curious what you mean by that.
If she is laying
Because
down,
I
need
would
to know
use you
that.
as a springboard, right? I would use you as a springboard to launch myself as hard as I could at that point.
Oh, are you saying that she might get, like...
Yeah, I'm basically kicking off of you.
Yeah, I don't think that'll do anything, but go...
Okay.
She's built. Okay.
You are going
Right.
to roll with disadvantage, but you do have a dagger that is always with advantage, so basically it's nullified.
Sweet.
So it's just going to be a straight up roll to hit.
Ugh.
No.
No.
That is a... Well, I burned that, so that's 5 plus a 5, that's 10.
Missed.
Nope,
You
yep,
sail- you-
that's a
you-
16.
You
Yep.
sail clean over wherever that person is.
What direction? Or I guess I don't see him, but which direction did Nock go?
You felt that.
You could feel that he was leaping off behind you.
Can I instinctively try to cut behind me?
I would hope so.
Yeah, you could certainly try to cut behind you.
Disadvantage. Pretty good fucking roll.
Oh, it's pretty good.
19 minus 5 plus 5, so that's a 24.
Okay. You're going to hit this guy.
And plus, I'll spend a hope to do whirlwind. Actually, I'm not. So that's 14 plus 13. 27 damage.
You hit somebody hard.
Were they already
There you
bloody
go.
or not?
I can't see their base because they're invisible.
I know that there was at least one invisible that was already bloody.
Mhm.
And he only hits for 16, which I don't think hurts you. I'm going to reveal him a second, just so I can
No, he wasn't.
see.
I never even saw that dude.
What it feels like to be circled by wolves.
Invisible wolves.
Yep.
Circled by a group of knocks.
Well, we know what we need to do on something that helps us identify invisible individuals.
We do. We already have that.
What's that?
He's back in the city.
Yeah, it's Mikhail.
Mikhail can see invisible people?
He can
Yes.
use a
As
thing that
reveal.
reveals-
He
Yeah.
just reveals.
Good point. Well, maybe we can get a magical object that does that for us.
Right now, I'm trying to outthink
And
Sharak.
because you
Mhm.
did an attack, I'm going to counter that. You said you were, as an action, trying to remove the
Yeah.
thing, so
Yeah, you
you
can-
didn't get
you can
any
remove
any
that.
work done on that.
That's fair.
So that's 2. Knock would then, if you allow, throw a cone this direction. Not on Freya anymore, but this direction, basically.
90 degrees.
90 degrees and about 30 feet up is what you can get
Okay.
from where you're at right now.
How do you guys change the 90 thing?
You have to click it and then you move your mouse. There's 90 degrees, 30 feet.
Okay. So,
Nothing.
bam.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
I'm gonna just edit this and move this out of the way. Bring it back.
Sweet. Oh, you could keep those? What? Okay.
Make it yellow understand. I don't attack me.
No.
No? Okay.
Somebody was just trying to decide on a course of action, and I just made a roll for it.
Gotcha. I was going to say that hits.
I guess boss will try again. I'll try to hit around an area. Oh, that's pretty good. That's 11 plus 3. That's 24 to hit.
Nothing is anywhere near boss.
Oh shit. Okay.
Nock is just watching from that area.
And Nock's still invisible, right?
Yes, Nock is still invisible.
Okay.
He's just chilling out beside the tent or on top of the tent.
Yeah. I'll because made from above will try to keep blasting this thing off of Freya.
Freya will attempt to, but be ready to strike if he
No.
cut
I don't
the
know.
ropes.
Well, if it's Freya, I'm assuming just hits regardless.
Yeah, I know, I only have a 4 evasion. And I'm not even trying to dodge your attacks.
Yeah. So that would be 11 or
Yeah.
plus 3, so that's 14.
Yes, you do another round of damage to the things.
struggling with this shit around me.
What against assassins? Kind of suck.
These guys are renowned through the world for the viciousness and abilities that they have as assassins.
Well, I mean, I guess
We're doing pretty good.
we're doing
Yeah, we're
really
doing
fucking good. I'm just
They
saying,
took out all of my armor. If I didn't use all that armor, they would have killed me.
this is why Nock is playing it as chicken and shit as possible.
Well, yeah. The only one that they can really attack is me or Bose.
Yeah. And they're not going for the beef.
The beef's right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently a priority target.
Several rounds go by.
Nothing.
Well, they can't hit knock. That was one of the decisions I was making, is to see if one of them wanted to go and take a shot in the dark at where knock through the sand,
Mm-hmm.
and they can't reach. Icosme.
So
So
obviously,
basically, at
Cosme
this
don't
point,
land.
you are the default target.
Yeah.
Initially, they try to take you out first because they have a good idea of what a guardian is capable of, and they know that of some of the stuff that you've got.
They just weren't expecting to be dealing with an unstoppable guardian.
I don't think they were expecting a lot of things that happened to them.
Well, it was the rogue's shadow step that got the mage.
And his crit.
Well, yeah.
But you managed to get the rest of the rounds go by to get the armor or the webbing, the netting off of you.
Great. I'm going to make my way towards the body of the route leader. Anything on it? Or did it look like it was moved after it fell?
Sitting right on the chest of this person, where she's been kind of laid up, face up. But sitting right on her chest is a magic black stone. And I say it's magic because it's kind of glimmering a little bit.
I'm not going to touch it. Just kind of look around. I think they ran.
No, that's what they want you to think.
That's fine. They can try to attack me. They know that it doesn't really work.
Yeah, well,
They
yes,
know that
you.
they could not hurt her.
Which is becoming a bad thing because
It took them several rounds to figure out they weren't doing anything to her unless they rolled exceptionally well.
Which
So
means we're now the de facto.
They have
Once-
cut and run.
yeah. Okay.
But sure, I'm sorry.
Well, they've as far as you can tell, they've cut and run.
I've got one more idea, if I can try it. On my end.
Go ahead.
So I'm standing there amongst all the people that are the hidden people. I really hope someone's here. I'm going to pull out my malice goggles. I'm hoping that if they spent time around this woman the dark elf woman who has been dealing with malice stuff on a regular basis, that they might have left a whiff of malice energy on these assassins. And if so, I'm going to use that to narrow it down.
Identify without identify.
Come on.
Give us a roll.
Oh, okay. In that case, I will be using Malus Investigator. Do I still need to roll with disadvantage?
No.
Okay. So, Malus Investigator.
Very nice.
So that's going to be 19 plus 6 is 25.
You see it? It's on everyone except you and Neuron.
Oh fuck.
Everybody that is near that fire.
They're all touched by the malice.
They all have something malicious
Including
in their
Rai.
in their aura, including Varai.
Okay.
Okay. I will immediately go to one of the, including the fallen ones, the dead ones.
Including the dead ones.
I think I know
I
what
will-
you're seeing.
I will immediately go to one of the dead bodies, and without any, like, hesitation or anything, I will investigate them, like, super deep. I will check them magically, I will check them physically, I will make sure that they are truly dead.
You pull off the sheet. Their flesh is bubbling.
But wouldn't it bubble from fire?
No, it is
Oh.
actively bubbling.
I know
And
what
it's
you're
at
seeing.
this point, Varai gives a sudden strangled cry and just collapses to his knees. And like
Oh, the nano machine.
dominoes, everybody else that was there begins to fall and wail in pain and agony. And you see their faces and their hands begin to bubble.
Group of
And blood
Group
is
them
just
together?
starting to just explode out of their eyes and ears and mouths. You're watching over 20 people begin to die extremely horribly.
Nothing we
I immediately start setting them all on fire. Well, no, I don't set them all on fire. I scream for Lord Neron, and I start those who are alive and are in pain. Actually,
They're dying quick, I'm assuming.
are they dying fast or are they dying slow?
It looks like they're dying slow, but it's bad.
I'm going to start, like, blasting them in a hope that I can end their pain quickly. And as soon as I get all of the ones who are dead, I'm going to immediately start setting them all on fire, burning them to ash.
They basically are going to. The last of them is going to die within 5 or 6 rounds.
Like, I will make sure that they are absolute ash
As quickly as possible.
as quickly as possible.
Explain things to Neuron, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I will. Well, I imagine he would see what's going on and understand.
I would have guessed maybe you going into close proximity to them would stop the thing.
I think
it's only his
we're not
system
there
that's
as
protected.
well, but the one thing is, yeah, it's only for us, I believe, the way that the nano machine prevention does work.
Yeah, it's not like an aura that's covering us. It's literally in
I
our
see.
bodies.
Before we go any further, Sherrock, I did make sure that Ingrid was protected as well.
Yes, you did.
Okay. Just want to make
She
sure.
took one. You saw her take one.
Okay. That's not really what I'm worried about right now. As far as I'm concerned, Mikhail is back there and has saved my sister. I know that things are still bad. I haven't heard anything back from Nock, but I do plan to look over at Nock and reach out and say, "Well, how are things going?"
No.
As soon as what I'm doing is done, and I feel things have gotten as good as I can get it, and I'm hoping Lord Neron comes over to me. But as soon as all that's done,
he basically helped you incinerate everybody and kill them quickly.
Mikhail is going to just be standing there for a moment next to Neron. And then his staff is going to fall down, and he is going to fall to his knees and start vomiting heavily.
Okay. Aaron kind of puts a hand on your shoulder. You see that he's in tears. But he's trying to give you a bit of comfort.
That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
No way.
He's not. It's just the kind of person he is. He's not. He's devastated himself.
Yeah, I had to kill them.
Oh, he killed more of them than you did. As soon as he saw what you were doing and he realized what was happening, yeah, he basically
Put 2 and 2 together real quick.
Once my stomach is empty and I stop shaking violently, I will contact Knock.
And that's when our fight probably ended. And I'm looking at this pearl. That glass ball, right? Magical ball.
it looks like a little black pearl.
Okay.
Or not little, but it's about the size of a marble.
I'll take a leather sack that I have from one of my empty bags of gold and just kind of reverse grab it, put it into the bag,
Okay.
Knock.
and then
Oh, it's okay then, yes?
No.
Uh-oh. What do you mean, no?
we need to turn around.
Yeah.
Cosme, could you take the horse and go lock the gate, go lock the doors, not the doors, turn on the system and then leave.
All right.
Give it
No,
like a,
get back.
you know how to
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, I've seen it enough times. I'll go do it.
I'll summon my horse once again.
Freya's sister's not dead,
Oh, it's good.
but she is captured.
Oh, not good.
And the Dark Elves killed pretty much the entire group of recruits.
Yeah, they basically killed all of this year's recruits.
And the
one of
captain, the only ones around who are alive are Lord Neron and I. They infected them with those nanomachines. And they all sort of melted.
Freya's
That
just
can
looking
happen?
Distant. Now,
As soon as I hear that, Cosmo's gonna pull out the disc that Abigail gave him and just speak into it. We need more of those discs. Something happened to Sandstone.
I'll get right on that. What happened?
can you find my sister?
I know where
Yeah.
she is. But I don't know. I know that she is in the Underdark. And she's captured by them.
That's the way we need to.
But I make that clear. In fact, I would imagine Nock would hand you the stone,
Yeah.
and I'd say like, I can scry her and she's alive, but
We can scry her. And I look over at the Cosme who's contacted Abigail. Your daughter.
Yeah, pretty much making a three-way
Yeah.
call between the disc and the stone and us.
Your daughter Andromeda. She can find people.
She certainly can.
If she can find my sister and give us a way to get there, I want to save her. She's in grave danger.
Yeah.
Give me 2 shakes.
Yeah. Cosme will go over to the stone. Mikhail, if you can, check out Moonstar. Make sure she's all right. I don't know if it was just an isolated area, but
Right.
Maybe scry on her.
I'll scry on Moonstar.
Yeah, she looks like she's in the private rooms that Cosme set up for her.
Okay, she looks
It's fine.
fine.
Looks like she's trying her best to cook something, and it's not coming out too well.
Oh, she's perfectly fine.
She's fine. All right. I'm here if you need me, but I'm going to go take care of some
We're gonna
business.
be heading back to Sunstone as quickly as possible. We'll see you in the day.
Right. As soon as that's done, Mikhail is going to turn around, pick up his staff, and walk with a purpose into town. Find the local apothecary and tell them I want every last bit of black powder you have.
Every last bit.
All of it.
Well, I've got a barrel and a half, and these barrels are like,
Proper size kegs.
yeah, they're like probably 100 pound barrels. Yeah.
Give you 6 bags of gold for it.
You know, we know where a lot of fucking black powder is as well.
I know, but I want it now rather than having to run all the way out there.
Gotcha. But that's what we're doing, by the way. I'm gonna grab the body of the landing drow and just, keep it. Unless it's boiled
Mikhail-
away or something.
no, I mean, we need-
Mikhail is tired of fucking having no way of doing any real damage. Despite everyone else can do good damage, but Mikhail can't. So Mikhail is going to make him some grenades.
All right, grenades.
Cosme
He's
will
got that
rely-
book on. He's got that book on
You
making
do.
explosives,
You do
and
indeed.
I assume with black powder and maybe some metal, he can make himself a good bag full of grenades and use them as his main active attack.
He's
Okay.
got the anarchist cookbook.
I'll let
Cosme
you
would
work on
remind
that.
Freya that Mikhail can ask the dead questions, so it would be best to bring the body
Oh
with
shit, that's very true.
Yeah, I grabbed her body for that purpose as well.
See, here's
yeah.
the thing.
All
Here's
you
the
need is a
thing.
butt cheek.
Yep.
Here's the thing, and I'm not entirely sure about this, so I'd like.
When you get done, I have a question. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I want to clarify this because this was a thing in D&D, and I want to know if it's a thing in this game. And I imagine I have enough of a handle on the magic to know. Can the bodies lie? It
Can
doesn't
they
say
lie?
that in the spell.
I am going to say that they cannot lie. They have
Okay.
to. They have to tell you, the facts of what they know when
They can
you
be wrong.
to answer the question that you asked. them.
Yes, they could
Yeah,
be
if
wrong.
they
That's
know
their ability.
wrong, they can be wrong. But
Yeah, I got it.
okay, I wanted to make certain about that.
My question was, since we said we only need a butt cheek, if we were to cut the butt cheek off and take it, would this spell affect the butt cheek, or would it go all the way back over to the body and it's just sitting there waiting for someone to talk to it?
It,
My fucking God.
it would affect the part that you
Cast it on.
you cast it on,
I'm sorry.
but the whole body, wherever it was, would go away.
Okay, yeah.
God, have you guys ever seen the talking fucking paper bag in PT? I imagine that's how the fucking butt cheek would talk. It just wiggles, and you just hear a disembodied voice.
Nope. But that's not what we're doing. We're taking the whole.
Oh.
I'm gonna make you talk
Yeah, no,
out
we're
the
not-
ass.
I just had a really silly thought. I had to ask it.
No, honestly,
Okay, yeah.
this has been a very dark session. We really
Shit,
needed
you
that.
should probably get pieces from everything you killed.
Yeah, we'll cut the heads off of
Oh.
all the drow. Actually, that's a good idea. Just bring them together with their long.
Yeah, we'll leave that
white
to Freya.
locks.
Okay,
No,
you
she
can
takes
get
pleasure in doing that.
you can get 9 heads.
Takes them all.
9 heads.
Mikhail is very upset.
Is that 9 including the captain?
Yeah, there were 12 total.
And 3 ran away.
3 ran away. So you have a total of 9, including, and that includes the
Captain's body.
woman.
Yeah, I'm taking
Yeah,
her whole body. I'm grabbing the heads of the
Okay.
dudes.
So you got 8 heads on a body.
Yeah.
With a head.
Well,
And
one
not
thing
much
we
of
can
a
do-
spinal cord left. But her head's intact.
I
You know
think
what?
it would be smart to do what they did. If they're going to learn from us, we should learn from them. They favor poison, and they favor whatever that wire was. Next time we encounter them, we won't fall into that same mistake again.
We need to ensure my sister's safety, and I don't care.
Just not.
Mikhail has some serious PTSD right now.
Yeah.
It's been about 2 shakes when we're halfway to Sunstone. Do we hear anything back from Abigail?
Oh, before you even get that far, you're still kind of you've just finished cutting heads off, and you hear back from Abigail. Andromeda's found her. She has checked. There is a very strong barrier to prevent teleporting in or out to that area. But Andromeda can go through it and get your sister back.
Please.
What a winner.
Whoa. You're telling me that this person,
Andromeda took
Get-
her from another universe. So
Andromeda, can just like, bitch, teleport
His
in,
name
grab her,
after a
teleport out, and
galaxy.
that's it?
She's
God.
got God level plus
She's de
teleportation
facto
and clairvoyance,
Yeah.
clairaudience go.
This is the player thinking that something about this doesn't seem right.
I don't care. My sister.
I don't-
But one of the first things Abigail did tell you is her goddaughters are gods.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean,
It's not.
Mikhail is
it's what
busy-
they are.
Mikhail is getting to the point of like revenge and bloody revenge, but like, I mean, if she can do it, then do it. I'm afraid she's gonna get like caught in some god
Because
trap.
Freya is a bit scared by it, but if Freya absolutely wants to do it, so he wouldn't go against
I
it.
did say, please save her. Bring her to me if possible.
Okay, some draconian measures might be taken, but we'll get her to you.
What does that mean?
Do you want to see?
Yes.
Andromeda, share your vision,
I watch.
please. You watch, and you see Andromeda. You see the cell. You see, Kiala, who's about 40, 50 feet away back at her dining room table. She's rolling a large black pearl back and forth in her hands. It's very similar to the one that you
I have
bagged.
on me, yeah.
And all at once, you also see like magic
Mhm.
in a barrier around the cell
Mhm.
and extending outwards quite a ways. And then you see a large white sphere about 20 feet across, pure white. It just appears surrounding the cell, and then it vanishes. You get a split view. You see your sister. She is laying on the floor inside this white sphere. Around the circumference of the sphere, well, first of all, there's a floor about a quarter of the way up that's flat.
Uh-huh.
Then around the circumference of the sphere, there are chairs built into the wall. And through her eyes, she's looking through the sphere at the dungeon that was in.
Okay.
And then in your other view, you see her suddenly elsewhere. She's in the sphere, and the sphere is surrounded by stars. And you see Kayala just leap to her feet, a shocked expression on her face of utter disbelief. And where that 20-foot sphere is, there's nothing.
It was like cut out of existence.
It was cut out of existence.
Oh, fuck.
The rock is gone. The cell is gone.
So it's a perfect elliptical
it's just
sphere
a
missing.
hollow sphere of stone
Oh
with a
my
few
God,
rocks
dude.
trickling down into it.
Well, shit.
Oh, Abigail says, "Oh, nice use of hardball, dear."
What the
Well, that's
This
something to
is
aspire
why
to.
I definitely am going to worship them after this.
This is an awful big Deus Ex Machina.
No, yeah, I suppose it is, but it's all right. To me, for Freya, it's all right.
Freya, that's what.
We're not asking her to kill the big bad. We just want to save my sister. I think that's fair.
They'll do this. They'll do this for you. Not keen to the idea of a hostage being used against you like that. Is what Abigail chose you right now.
Thank you. Where is she
I
now?
am. She's up in space, out beyond the rift.
Okay.
What's that?
Wherever that is, as long as she's safe.
She's safe for now. You secure a place you want her brought to, and we'll bring her there.
Very well.
Let's return to Sunstone.
But right now,
Then prepare.
she's safe. We're Andromeda is screening her. It looks like she has a coating of these nanites on her, which she's safe from, but we're going to have to remove them, cleanse them, so that she doesn't infect anybody. It looks like that was another part of her that fiend's trap. Anybody that did come in to rescue her would be infected.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Thank you for your help, Abigail. We are very grateful for what you've done.
I'm considering an option here if possible. Is it possible to take her somewhere where she cannot be interfered with for a little while?
Oh, like
To another
where
unit,
they're
like
from.
you said. Just for a
Oh.
little while, so that she's safe from Kayla's influence altogether.
Certainly. She's not. It doesn't look like she's enjoying the view from Hardball, so we'll pick that out and we'll take her someplace safe.
And then I will, when I'm ready, I'll
You'll have my word that nothing will touch her.
appreciate that. When possible, we'll talk to her. Explain. And you can explain as much as you can as well. But let her know that I will speak with her as soon as possible.
Okay,
I appreciate it so much.
you're welcome.
Till next time, then.
I have to
And
thank Trina
because
again
they
for
will.
introducing me to you.
And then Cosme will end the transmission.
All in a day's work.
Yes, all in a day's work.
All right, we go back to Sunstone.
Okay,
Yep. All
you
out.
get back to Sunstone, flying on your tireless mounts.
Yes, thank you, man.
You're able to even nap on them, and they'll get you there.
Oh,
Long rest.
not fall
Yeah.
asleep.
You can get a long rest.
I'm going to prepare. Someone else want to prepare?
Yeah,
Don't know how we're preparing, but yes.
Just sleeping. All right, and then I'm going to
Yep.
use my long rest action. All right, perfect.
You got 3 actions.
No. I just got the prepare hope, and then my armor. I cleared it. That's all. I
Yeah,
did.
same here.
Prepare hope and your armor. You're cleared. Okay,
Yeah, preparing is to get the 2 hope is what I meant.
that's okay. Gotcha. I thought you described 3 actions. So
Yeah, I
was
just said it
just
weird.
double
I'm
checking.
sorry. All right.
I would like to take 5 actions, please.
Sure. Give me 2.5 days.
Oh, okay. That's all we needed. Sheesh.
We get back. See
You
what's
get
happening.
back. It's basically early the next day, and there's a big memorial taking place for the people who died.
Approach Neron if he's nearby.
Oh yeah, he's there.
Don't know about you. This to me is a declaration of war.
Yeah. That bitch has a lot of lives to answer for now.
Thankfully, with the help of Abigail and my forethought to keep her safe from the nanites, she is safe. Ingrid is safe.
Lord Neron know about connection of Ayala and Ivan, yes?
Yeah, you guys showed him the notes.
Ivan have
told it.
home here?
You told him all about that stuff. Yes, he does. He has a estate.
Permission strictly from you to investigate further? Apparently, even Ragnar was dissuaded by Kayala of interfering with Ivan. Very important, no?
If Ivan and Kayala are tight, then do you tell him what happened in the desert?
Yes.
Yeah. We do.
Only reason why.
I am guessing that in order for her to have the information she had, she or some of her forces had to have searched Ragnar's base. She may know exactly what's missing, i.e. notes and the book that translates them, that decodes them. In which case, she'll know that Ivan is a known enemy to you.
You should have blown that place up.
So my advice to you is extreme caution. Ivan is definitely more than he seems, and somebody that Kayala implied Ragnar should be afraid of.
We won't take this lightly.
You have ability to contain a state and maybe make a state
I wouldn't worry about him right now.
well,
I
worry
don't
about
have.
him, but there's
Yeah,
nothing
I mean,
to
I
do
don't.
if he's-
I can go and try to do some searching, some stealth work, and from what you've seen him do already, he's
you're
able to
definitely better
be
at that.
extremely stealthy, going through walls and floors and ceilings and shit like that.
Yeah.
If
Almost
he's
like a lower level Indra.
if he's smart, he's either highly secured the place or he's not even here right now. He has estates in almost every major city, and a few probably out in the wilderness.
Oh, this one also preparing for something, no? Large enchantment order here
How many?
for weapons. Month work.
How many swords?
Don't know. Month's worth of work plus needing to hire outside help to complete order.
Let me tell you. Do you remember all of those kobolds we saw?
Oh, he's feeding army.
Yeah, no. That is not just him. It's Pellon. There's an army of
Well, yes.
thousands of kobolds with wings. Just added them to each and happening yesterday. I'm looking for Mikael. Are you around?
No, but if you went to the to his workshop, quote unquote, with that at that other lady's basement, you would find him at a table, busy,
I think a Cosme
and he does not look good.
I think a Cosme would go looking for Mikhail. He would look at Nock and Freya and go, "You two discuss what you need to. I believe Mikhail may need some assistance right now."
Oh yes, that too. And yes, right, Nock will detour off to the guild to inform them of a change in plans, perhaps, is in effect.
Just the man I wanted to see, says the guild master. He throws like a handful of documents on the table.
Oh, what this?
These are all work orders for enchantments of weapons and armor.
Oh, Nock know
All
where they all
totaled,
go now.
all totaled, there's 1,000 easily of enchanted swords and armors
Easily 1,000?
over in the last several months. Yes,
I see. This makes sense then.
he's working every major city and enchanter has gotten an order. Some of them by proxies. Not everyone has his name on it, but I'm guessing because of the name or the quantities here and the timing that they all are originating from him.
I see.
He has got enough here to enchant, enough enchants and equipment to basically
Field army, yes.
equip an army. Yes.
Oh, okay. Then
Why don't you be
Father
a
must know.
good little
Yeah.
agent and find out where that army is?
Oh yes. Somewhere underground, lots of flying kobolds.
I don't. He's looking at the list. He's like, no, these are like human-sized weapons, and kobolds are little, right? They're your size.
Were the kobolds large?
And armor. No, they just had wings.
But yes, Nock will bring very important news. Oh, also, apparently, I think Ivan fellow is working with Kayala. Yes? Know this?
We did not know that.
Well, now it is confirmed. Maybe change of operations inside city? Change of how do you say? Orders to all others?
Ivan is potentially an undead. Isn't that what we've kind of discovered?
Indeed.
Yeah, just going off of that note, if you want to read it again, you're welcome
Yeah.
to.
Nock would tell them or try to convince the father here that not to simply be a passive observer anymore, and that direct action should occur to everything and anything against Ivan. His supply lines, his businesses, the people he hires, all of them.
We usually are keeping tabs on him. Things have been
How about-
quiet there for the last several days.
How about workers?
It looks like about 5 days ago, things went really quiet at his mansion.
How about all his businesses and trades? All gone?
No, they're still open, but
We
there's
should
been no sign of movement outside of his estate, and nobody has seen him in the last 5 days.
must check on every small town, yes? Evacuate everyone, if possible. Maybe bring them to somewhere safer, larger city with walls. I don't know. Nock does know how to think like this. Not only really good at killing things. This is father problem.
And he kind of shakes his head and he says, "An army of 1,000 armed with these," and he pounds on the notes. "There's not a city on Pellon that could stop that, except for possibly this one, with Lord Neron's help."
Maybe bring everyone here?
And
I
now
don't
you
know.
tell me there's how many kobolds with
Thousands?
wings? Which means that no walls are going to stop them.
Know what we need?
No, Knock only finds secret for father, because father tell Knock how to find secrets.
Well, I don't.
Go
What
with
all I'm saying is I don't think there's any place we can evacuate cities worth of people to that's going to be any safer than the cities that they're in right now. All we can do is pass
no
on
one.
word to stay on alert.
Knock.
Knock no one, but must bring all here, yes? Us Knock later, but trust Knock. Knock disappear and then go find friend.
To me?
No, other friend.
Okay.
And then he looks at the father to make sure that he's actually gonna do it.
You see him start writing dispatches to kind of like notify people at different places that expect some mobilization orders.
You're at nearly 4 hours.
And then Knock disappears to go try to hunt down Cosme.
Who's at Mikhail's place, which I would have gone along with them. His knock disappeared from the conversation I was having.
Mhm.
Or I guess I would have talked to Lord Neron a bit more and just get him up to date with everything I know, and the plans that I have for my sister. I want him to know since she's technically under his purview. I'm one of the last remaining recruits from this place.
She's the only one still alive.
Unfortunately,
Even her captain is dead.
all of the friends she had are gone.
There hasn't been an attack even remotely like this by the Black Hands in the last 200 years.
Black daggers.
The Black Daggers.
I see. I can only imagine this is in retaliation to Ragnar being killed because they did not necessarily expect us to make it inside the tower.
I'm going to go on a limb here from what you've told me. This is in retaliation for you even being in the tower.
They knew that there was in there.
Somehow.
Regardless,
Well, it was public knowledge that you were the ones to defeat that rift up by the tower. We did reveal that. Anybody in town listening to rumors, whatever, would have known.
all right. I'll just accept that she knew.
I'm sure she has a network of spies.
Well, if it's any worth anything,
As well.
the look on her face when my sister was taken from her. Fix it.
It was kind of priceless because you have never seen her lose her composure, even when she was being
Dying.
killed by the octopus thing. She was somewhat composed still.
Yeah.
Somebody did an end run on her that she's like, how the fuck?
Yeah, that was like leagues above what she's capable of. You know, it's
Oh,
like-
yeah.
Possibly even thought possible at the moment.
That's like an alien abduction, essentially, watching it happen.
Oh,
Yeah, there's nothing you could do about that. You just sort of let it happen. Like, see you, Steve.
Hardball. That's such a cool name for something. I don't know what that
Yeah.
is, but it sounds fucking cool. I think, honestly, I think we need to catch our
minds up on what's going on. Unless there's something else we need to take care of, but it is currently 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm fighting a headache here.
Okay. We can save the because me getting to Mikhail for next session.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
If you guys if you guys think of anything that you would want to do, basically right now, or the next evening, it's early in the day. Go ahead and write a note about it in the
Downtime.
In the downtime. It's not going to actually count as downtime, but it may,
It'll help
share
organize
thoughts.
what we're doing.
Share thoughts with each other. Communicate with each other, because things got another order of magnitude more challenging for you.
Did we level up?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that fight
Yes.
leveled you up. That was 12 people at a considerable level,
And also made quick
and as well as all the other things that you've gained in the last several sessions that you haven't leveled up yet.
I wasn't there for like half the fight. Should I not level up?
Yeah, you're gonna level up.
You made
That's
smart
all right.
decisions, and you learned a lot, especially the
you
reason
also-
why those people melted.
Yeah, he also contributed on that side of things when we were doing everything else with the
All right.
Dark
I
Elves.
just want to be fair.
You found out where she was, and because of that, we thought to ask Abigail to find her.
Okay. Level up.
Biggest thing for me was Abigail coming through and Andromeda saving my sister. That was such a relief. I wasn't sure if I was ready to play a character that vindictive. I mean, like,
Yeah.
it's like at the point that Freya was at, like, she was feeling pretty good. And then when Ragnar, was killed, things were looking up, and I was already playing a pretty, revenge-filled character. But if I'm not even sure if I can deal with being that angry at someone, and she still
You
is.
can.
It's just.
Oh, you're free to be as angry as possible. I mean, she definitely put things in motion and tried to set up a fight that would be lethal for you.
Right. What I meant was, I'm not even like I'm not even like angry that she tried to kill me. It's the fact that she tried to use my sister in some way. And if my sister were to have wound up dead or eaten or something like that, that's what it seemed like it was going to wind up being.
That's how it needs to be, though.
Well, no, that's not what happens when you've got a wonderful friend on the line.
Sherek.
Yeah.
I would like to know what are like the different universes that you said, like the multiverse thing.
Mm-hmm.
Would those be considered other planes of existence?
Technically, no. I mean, planes of existence are like the prime material plane, the elemental plane of water,
Okay.
earth, air, etc. Upper plane, lower planes, etc.
Okay.
Technically, every universe has their own set of those.
Yep.
Okay.
There it is.
I now have access if I want to take it to Plane Gate.
Yes, plane shift.
So I have plane. If I wanted to take it, I could take Plane Shift.
I think the most useful spell, which you said you'd get, is teleport.
Right, I agree. Which is what I'm going to do. Teleport.
It's like the only planes that I can think of going to are like Jarda or like, the Dark Souls place. Those are planes of existence for this world.
Yeah.
There is
now,
so I assume elemental plane of fire and stuff.
If you wish to ask for some education about these things, then with a plane shift cast with a few extra stress involved, you might be able to get to some of these other places.
Okay.
Oh yes, please.
Just like you can change your fireball into a cold base spell.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to some education classes.
Well, right now. I took teleport, so.
I mean, you can always do the double card thing.
I can't. I've done it too much.
Oh, that's.
There's too many spells to get. That's one of the downsides. I like with a wizard, I could get spells upon spells upon spells, and then just prepare the spells that I need for the day with 5th edition. With this,
It's whole book.
it's much more limiting.
Right. That's why I've tried to implement a way to give the spells some wiggle.
Right.
I.e., being able to spend stress to change elements and stuff like that.
Teleport. Once per long rest, you have the ability to instantly teleport yourself and a number of others within close range up to your level, somewhere you're aware of. Choose one of the option below to gain additional modifiers, then make a spellcraft roll 16. And then the modifiers go on top of my spellcraft roll. From as high as +5 to as low as -4. On a success, you appear where you were intending to go. On a failure, you appear slightly off, with the range of failure signifying how far off course.
Yeah, no, we're gonna be a lot more of a force to be reckoned with now. Level 7. Because I believe the way that leveling up works is it's more exponential than just linear leveling up. Especially when we can combine all our shit that we just unlocked together.
I just get stress appears to be a thing that's getting more and more for me. So I doubled down, and now I have 9 stress slots.
Hey.
So
Yeah, that's how it should be.
Yeah, I upgraded my thresholds, and I got Wild Surge, which is kind of similar to Freya's Unstoppable.
all right, I'm gonna go. I need to go do some reading before I go to bed. So I will see you guys later.
Yeah, take care of your headache.
Good care, man.
No, I'm good. I took some ibuprofen, so I should be fine. So I'll talk to you guys later.
Oh,
Bye.
damn!
Go.
Oh, damn.
Level 7, you get 2 armor slots when you pick it. So I have like 10 armor slots now.
All right, take care, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Alright, level 7 color.
Yeah, Wild Surge. I can add a D6 to my thing, and it gives me a value of 6, and I can add that to every action roll I make, and then it goes down by 1 each turn.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, I like these. It's
Gotta
pretty
look
good.
at what's my color.
Hot.
Alright, I think with that, I'm gonna head out too, so I'll catch you all next
All
week.
right, bud.
Mm-hmm.
Catch you next week.
Bye.
Where's the vitality?
No, I don't think there's a vitality spot. Or is there a domain card for vitality?
Called vitality, yeah.
Is that the one that you take and basically plant it in your
vault, yeah.
thing and you don't use it anymore?
Yeah, I'm just not seeing it in the vault, so I don't know. Not seeing it. Okay, yeah, there it is. Wait. Okay.
Oh.
So yeah, I have 10 armor slots now.
Nice. Yeah, they came nowhere near taking you out. They were not able to, so they withdrew.
Which means they got to take some information with them, unfortunately.
Mm.
I still think we have a significant upper hand on things we can do. I think we double down on going into the tower right away to try and wrench that away from her as best we can. Now that we know that everyone that's important to us is safe, well, I guess we're worried about Cosme's daughter, I guess. I'm gonna stop recording.